I think
Okay, we are live.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to DCL PrimeTime. I want to invite everybody to the Great DCL Draft of 2022. At the very outset, I wanted to lay down, want to bring the audience in on what's going to happen. So I'll lay down the basic rules so that everybody is on the same page. What's going to happen is there are three teams here. There is Blistering Barnacles, which is the team owner is myself. And then there is Team Neosporins. You want to show the Neosporin, Mr. Partha Mehta? Yep.
Team Neosporins. We've got enough for you guys.
All right. That's Team Neosporins, which is led by the owner is Partha Mehta. The members on his team are Samish and Satish Belamakunda. And they are the advisors for Team Partha. And then for my team advisors are Satish Gaba and Chetan Dushyant. And then we have Team KK, whose team name is Game Changers. And their partners are Chanakya and Brahma Naidu. And they are already onto this thing. Chanakya, whenever you please get a moment, please turn on your camera. And then we have Mahesh Mutiala, who is also on my team. The reason being that I am actually going to be helping out with player introductions and things like that. So I knew that I couldn't really devote that much attention to Team Blistering Barnacles. So Mahesh Mutiala is the advisor and Satish Gaba will be our official bidder. Now, having said that, I wanted to tell that there is a $100 million budget which has been given to all three teams. What we are going to be doing is that Sanjay Longovan has been named the official mega auctioneer, and he'll be introducing the players one at a time. And we have split the players. We took the top 50 players in DCL. This was entirely based upon stats. The top 50 players of DCL, and then each of the three teams were given an opportunity to name 5 additional players to nominate to that 50. So KK nominated 5 players. I nominated, or Gaba nominated on my team's behalf another 5 players, and Parthiv nominated another 5 players. And then we added one more player to make it even 66, so that each team gets 22 players to bid on, or you're bidding on all 66. But we are basically going to construct a team of 12 players for each of these three teams. The moment the 12 players roster is filled up, then that roster is considered full. And the way we are going to figure out which team came out on top, it's only going to be based on the stats in the pre-quarterfinals. So whatever stats the DCL website shows on the pre-quarterfinals, slightly modified in order to make the bowler and batsman somewhat equal. We have reduced the values for some of the bowling values, and the idea is that all in all, it's fair all across the board. And then having said that, I wanted to introduce some of the stalwarts on each one of our teams. I'll start with Parthiv's team. Parthiv, as everybody knows, a legend of DCL, one of the greatest bowlers DCL has ever seen. He's also a DCL Primetime. He's the host of DCL Primetime this year. And he brought on his team Samish, who according to me is one of the greatest players ever to have played in DCL. And if you ask me what makes DCL different from all the leather ball leagues and many other leagues, it's guys like Samish. I'm a fierce competitor of his on the field, but off the field, I have only love and respect for him. In fact, long back when I played leather ball, I played for a team which was really, really bad. We lost every game. And then on the off season, they asked me, hey, what do we have to do? I said, we have to fix the captaincy. If you want to win, go and appoint Samish Kilam as captain. And they made Samish captain, and then we started winning. So he's always been a winner. And I know that when Parthiv added him, he added a very worthy competitor who is going to bring tremendous value to his team. He also added Satish Belamakunda. Satish was on my list to add to my team as my fourth member. But then KK told me that Mahesh Mutiala was available and he was really, really interested in being part of this. So I said, well, okay, well, you know, I know Mahesh too. So I'm quite comfortable with Mahesh. So we ended up adding Mahesh because Mahesh was very excited and interested. And what we wanted was excited and interested people. And so Satish, everybody knows he's constructed winning teams, Novi Cup or many other tournaments which he takes part. What separates his team from other teams is his leadership. And so he brings exceptional leadership to Parthav's team. I also wanted to introduce KK. KK, at this point, is the only player from the DCL PrimeTime who has been actually picked up by the system. That means Parthav is not pulling his weight on behalf of strikers, but KK has been nominated by the system itself. It's not that one of us nominated him. And so he was picked up by the system, so he's the captain for his team, but he is ably supported by Brahma Naidu, who just missed out on a century this season. And then on top of that, he's an exceptional player and knows. In fact, I'll tell you this thing about Brahma. Whenever I send, not just once, multiple times I've sent out messages, he's the first person to read the message. And I'm sure Sanjay Elangovan can probably say that that is always true in his team also, because what I notice probably is what is happening in his WhatsApp group too. And KK also has, who's your, I'm trying to figure out who's your,
Chanakya.
Chanakya.
Yeah, Chanakya. Chanakya was the other person on my list. He was on my secret list. I had got the approval to add a fourth member, but then KK added Chanakya, and I figured KK was going to add Chanakya. In fact, even Satish Gaba said, you know, KK will add Chanakya. So very balanced, very knowledgeable members. These guys are exceptionally good. So today, all three teams will be going at each other. And then the question was, who are we going to appoint as the mega auctioneer? We needed a person with tremendous presence. We needed a person whose first love is DCL and is excited to be doing all things DCL. So we said Sanjay Elangovan fits the bill. So that's how Sanjay Elangovan became the mega auctioneer. And so at this point, that's the rules of the game. All three of us will be picking 36 players, 12 players per team, $100 million budget. And we'll be cycling through the various players, and this sheet will be available for everybody to view, and they'll be presented in a randomized order. There is going to be three categories: category A, category B, and category C. And the category A minimum bid is 5 million. Category B player minimum bid is 3 million, and category C minimum bid is 1 million. Now, obviously, there might be some category C players or category B players who will probably eclipse the category A players, but we are going to see how things are. The idea behind this is to bring attention to DCL and to the DCL players, because these guys here and the many other guys who give priority to DCL are the guys who really make DCL the league that it is. When I came into the league, Samish was already there. It is the work of those who were before me, and then people like me added to it, and then there are people who followed me, like who add value. And our goal is to focus on the players and bring value to the entire league. So we're trying to take this, and this is the first year we are doing this. Let's see how it goes. But I'm going to turn it over to Sanjay Elangovan. Sanjay, I've explained all the rules. It's over to you.
Thanks, Viju. Good evening, every one of you and the viewers for the grand opening of this magnum opus DCL auction 2022. So Viju gave a brief introduction of what's going to happen tonight. And with all that said, I think it's time for us to get into the auction. I mean, the teams are waiting to pick their players, and the audience are waiting to see who gets picked on what price. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of fight and bidding wars between those captains and the bidders. And it's going to be an interesting night, that's for sure. So if there's anything else, then I think we can start the auction.
Go for it.
Okay, so before we start the auction, so just to be clear and we're on the same page, The first round is going to be grade A players. So 3 players will be auctioned. The randomized list is with me. So starting off, it will be round 1. And once the player name is revealed, I will be moving on in the order of Game Changers first choice, Neosporin second choice, and third will be Blister and Barnacle. So here I am presenting the first player to you guys from SLCC Legends. We got Guru Naga. So Guru Naga has been a find for Legends, and he has been an exceptional player both in batting and bowling. And I would like Vijay, if you can just throw some light on him so that it's easy for the auctioneers to bid on him and also the viewers to know more about him.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of Guru Naga, the first thing which comes to me is he's a premium left-handed bowler. The league has very few left-handed bowlers, and he is one of the best. I like his fire. I like his passion, which he brings to the field. Exceptional person off the field, but on the field, he plays with a lot of fire and passion. There was no surprise here that he was put into the grade A category, and the minimum bid will be 5 million. But the thing is that he has scored 74 runs in 81 balls with a strike rate of 91.36. He's taken 10 wickets at a 3.74 economy. He's a match winner. Last year, anybody who had the opportunity to see Michigan Cup, you would have seen that you would have thought that this guy is just a bowler. But then when you came to that game, you saw that this guy put the game, took it all the way into overtime. And in overtime, he just killed the opposition. So he single-handedly won the game. So he's so I'm sure the bidding is going to be pretty exciting for him. So I'll turn it over to the who's first. Parthav's team, Neosporins is on.
Sure. So let's start with Game Changers. Base value for Guru Naga is 5 million. What's your offer?
Well, I'll have to discuss with my advisors Chanakya and Brahma. So I think Legends is not yet in the playoffs, and each player carries a particular value, right? And we can only select 12 players. What do you guys think, Chanakya or Brahma?
I mean, Guru obviously exceptional player. Vamsi seems a bit low on the points table for us. Of course, the big 50-50 is Legends going to make it to the playoffs or not, which I think they will. I would say he's a good player, but I think I'll leave the first call to you.
Okay, Brahma, any points?
Yes, same thing, Vamsi. So
Okay.
no. So it's 50-50, right? It's like they're not qualified playoff right now. So, but he is a very good player, very good all-rounder. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, Sanjay, we are going to pass on Guru and we'll wait and watch.
Okay, so that takes a pass and gives an opportunity for Neosporins. Parthav, your team. Guru Naga is still at base $5 million.
Yeah, I think Guru Naga, I think, is a valuable asset. Talking to my team, I think Samish Bhai, you think Legends is going to make it to the finals? And I know Satish is here too, so I have the inside track to Legends. So what do you guys think we should?
It's a tricky one, but we'll have to back Legends to make it. It will be a risky one, but I would think they'll make it. Satish, what do you think?
Yeah, so as far as I know, Legends is all pumped up to make it to playoffs. But at the same time, this is exceptionally on the bidding side. So, yeah, I mean, we should go with him, go after him.
Parthiv, I understand it's a high-risk option, so it's your call.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's a risk worth taking for the price. So let's start with 5.5. We'll raise the bid to 5.5.
Okay, so we have an offer from Neosporins. Moving on to Blister and Barnacles. What do you guys have for 5.5?
Yeah, so let me also discuss with Chetan and Mahesh Bhai. So what do you guys think? I think what both the team has mentioned, I also have the same point. Legend may qualify, but still there are slight chances for the qualification. They might not. Considering that, and also one thing, Guru has been nominated as all-rounder. I like him as a left-hand bowler. I mean, bowler category would have been little better, I would say. What do you guys think about Guru?
Yeah, I agree with you, Satish. He's an excellent bowler, and with the batting lineup, Legends have. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get enough opportunity from what I've noticed so far. He is still a very good batsman. There is no doubt about it. Probably I'll leave it to you, Satish, and probably Mahesh can pitch in.
Yeah. So, I mean, having played many games with Guru, he's a great bowler and a great finisher for the game as well. And he definitely adds value to any team. But I think we can leave it to Pardiv's team for now.
So what I think, Satish, I feel that Guru is a very exciting player to have. You guys are discounting it based on the fact that Legends have not yet punched their ticket into the playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Two things, Viju. So one thing is, yes, Legends are. I'm pretty sure they'll get qualified is what I'm thinking. But again, it's the last game, anything can happen, right? So that's one thing. And second thing is, I think out of this list, there were like 20 all-rounders already in this list, right? So that is also is playing on the back of many all-rounders to pick for it. So that is
okay.
Also...
I mean, all I'm saying is that, for me, this was like an eyes closed kind of a player, because you guys have played then so many times, he has changed the game. So that's where I felt that, but I also see your point where you're saying that why do we need to take that risk when the team has not yet punched a ticket? And of course, if Legends lose, then we are getting 0 points for Guru Naga, no matter how good the player is. So, I think I'll go with whatever both Chetan and Mahesh are saying. I think there is logic in their wisdom. So why take this risk at this point?
So I think let's pass on Guru at this point, guys. I think we may look for some legend player, but Guru.
So I got a pass from Blister Monocles, which gives me back an opportunity to Game Changers. You guys still are on a pass?
So I'll go to my advisors. So Chanakya, what do you think? You guys think? Do you think we should bid for Guru? Because I think his bidding is too low at this point. So I'm thinking, we can still go for him at this rate.
Considering it looks like only Parthiv might want him right now, I think, we should compete for Guru at this point in time. I think so, KK.
I think we'll go for 6.5 million, Sanjay.
Okay, so that's a 1 million raise from Game Changers at 6.5 on the card.
No, I think he raised it 1.5 million. From 5, he raised it to 6. 5.5. It was 5.4. Okay, all right.
So 1 million raise from Game Changers. Guru Naga is up for grab 6.5. So the offer moves back to the fighter, Neosporins.
Okay, this makes it interesting. I think, what do you guys think? 6.5 million. Do we want to go for it? Do we want to hold on to for the next option on grade A?
You have only a couple of players in grade A, guys. So if you miss, you missed. There is no pass on grade A.
Yep. Samish bhai, is 6.5 million? I think the next bid is 7 million. Is it worth it? Satish?
I feel, as we both think, it's going to be risky, and on top of that, again, he bats lower down the order. So as an all-rounder, he's more of a bowler than an all-rounder. So maybe we can pass this one.
Yep. Satish, you feel the same thing, right?
Yeah, second that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to pass.
Neosporins, give a pass.
So Partha, Guru Naga is going to be asking Satish, man, I could have made 7 million, and you basically messed me up. It'll be an interesting conversation. All right.
Opportunity pass back to Blistering Manacles. I heard a last pass from you guys. What do you guys offer now? 6.5 million.
We will pass, Sanjay.
Okay, that's the second pass. So coming back again to KK, which is basically Game Changers, 6.5 million.
Yeah, but he's the highest bidder, so he doesn't have to bid, right?
Okay, yeah. So that gives Parthiv going once, twice, thrice, sold.
Where is your hammer, Sanjay?
I actually don't have a hammer. I have a jug. Does this work? I can go like this. Okay, 6.5 million.
Make sure that Legends are in playoffs.
Legends will be in. I cannot believe that Guru Naga was 6.5. He's going to make a great impact. So good buy from first fight, first game, and first player bought by Game Changers. Good starting for KK and his team. So 6.5 million Guru Naga sold. Can you update the sheet?
Yes.
Okay. If the last drama was not sufficient enough, this is the player I think literally they're going to be fighting for every single team. I present to you guys Raviteja Reddy from Stars. And the auction starts with Neospirants, Parthiv.
So give me a second.
Hold on.
Give me a second. Sorry, Sanjay, to just throw some color on this player so that our teams are pumped up for him.
Go ahead.
He has scored 220 runs in 237 balls. His strike rate is 92.83. He has 3 fours and 14 sixes. So he's hitting sixes like people eat breakfast. He has taken 27 wickets at an economy of 3.41. If you ask me, he's the complete package. He's a game changer. If you ask me, he's a generational player. So having said that, I agree with you, Sanjay, that this player is probably going to command a lot of money from all 3 teams. Let's see how it proceeds. Over and back to you.
Thank you so much, Vijay. I'm sorry for missing that. So let's circle back. So Neospirants, you got the first chance to bid at Raviteja Reddy from Stars. What's your offer? 5 million is the base price.
So I think, yes, Samish by Satish, I think, as Viju described, he's a game changer. I know Stars, he's going to be in the Stars lineup, both in batting and bowling as well. So I think my opinion is we should probably go for him. What do you guys feel?
Yes, agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think
do we want to raise the bid to 7 million? Do you guys want to start off with that? You're comfortable with that?
Sure,
we
sounds
start with
good to me.
Shooting for the Stars, Neospirants. 7 million from Neospirants, which gives chance to Blister and Barnacle. Blister and Barnacle, 7 million for Raviteja Reddy.
So I think Raviteja will be a really value add, as an all-rounder. What do you guys think, Chetan, Mahesh, Vijay? We definitely need to go for it. We just need to see what bid we have to go for.
Yeah, the question is how much does he have to go for? Yes. How much does this thing? And I think, you know what? Let's up the ante. Let's see if Parthiv is ready to play the same brand of cricket which we want to play. I say put 10 million.
Yeah,
that's my suggestion. I don't know what Chetan and Mahesh feel, but that's my suggestion. 10 million.
Yeah, I do agree with Viju bhai. I think let's move it to 10 million and see if
Mahesh, Chetan, your opinion. I mean, you guys are big. I might be pumped up. I'm drinking a lot of coffee to, so I might be just over pumped. So if you think it is, we shouldn't do 10 million, I tell him that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, whatever you both mentioned is right. He is an excellent player who bowls you 5 overs and bats up the order as well. And he can field wherever you want, especially in the critical places, right? And yeah, Stars team tend to use him more and more. I think 10 million is good, but yeah, keep in mind, Satish, before you are the one who is going to make the final choice. We still have 11 more fields to fill.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. So,
I would say go for it. 10 million is really worth, and his stats are really good. And again, I'm part of Stars team and I play with him, right? So he's definitely a great asset to a team, and I guess other teams also will be interested in getting this player. So 10 million is for sure. Yes, go for it.
Yes, Sanjay, we'll go with 10 million bid.
That's a very good bid for Raviteja Reddy from Listening Barnacles, 10 million. Immediately when I heard Viju said 10 million, I saw Parthiv's cap went halfway up. Now it's back. I saw it went halfway up. So 10 million for Raviteja Reddy. Option goes to Game Changers. What do you guys think?
Well, Chanakya and Brahma, what do you think?
I think he's the game changer for any game. So we can increase the bid, whatever. So I can say it's like 11. We'll go. We'll
Yeah,
see.
let's see if Viju's team got it. We're going to raise it to 11.
Okay, we have a fight.
Okay.
So 11 million from Game Changers, and moving back to Neospirants. You have a
We'll up the ante. Go with 12 million.
12 million. Oh, that's what makes it. Blister and Barnacles, 12 million.
We'll go 13.
13 million, guys. Game Changers, 13 million. Ravi Teja Reddy.
Chanakya, what do you think?
I think we should stay in it. I think he's still undervalued at this point in time. Definitely a game changer for us.
Okay, I think we're going to raise it to 15 million.
15 million, guys. 15 million. Moving back, Parthiv, Neospirants, 15 million.
Come on, Parthiv.
Samish bhai, Satish, what do you want to do? I know we talked about this. How far we want to go? 15 million.
He's worth 30 million, Parthiv. We can go to 15 and a half.
Okay. Let's do the 15 and a half.
15 and a half million. Blister and Barnacles, 15 and a half million.
I feel so happy seeing Teja like this. And again, I don't think we have to back out Satish at this time.
Yeah.
And like Sami, but more than
16.
that.
We'll go with the 16 million.
Yeah.
16 million.
Why are we doing 500,000? Let's make it 17. Let's see if KK has, certain things which he can't display. Let's see that.
That's fine. Let's make it 17 million then.
17 million is on the table. 17 million. Game Changers.
Chanakya?
Your call, KK. I think he's still worth it.
Yes.
Well, 18.
18 million, guys. 18 million. Neospirants on the table. 18 million.
We're going to pass.
Okay, so that's a pass from Neospirants, which means the offer moves to Blistering Miracles. 18 million for Ravi Teja Reddy.
I mean, at this point, Satish, I think at this point it's a little bit too rich. I think we also should probably pass because we still have 12 positions to fill. So maybe we should. I mean, that's just my thought on it. I don't know. I'm sure you guys analyze this. Chetan and Mahesh.
What do you think, Chetan, Mahesh?
I think it's okay to let it go. There are a few other players too.
But guys, what I'm thinking,
he's still a good player. It's hard to say.
I does not want to, miss Ravi at this point.
Yeah, I doubt his availability also for pre-quarters. So.
Thanks for keeping a lid on it so far.
You were right.
But yeah, guys, what I still think, I do not want to miss on Ravi. I would like to go for one more bid.
Go for 25,
Satish. So let me ask you, Satish, think about it. If he goes, you have and Neospirants, Game Changers gets it. He has already spent 26.5 million. Effectively, it's going to become between us and Parthiv. Think about that also.
Yeah.
Because it's cricket, and 18 million. I mean, that's a lot. So let him take it. At this point, because we still have lots of other players. Think about it. Because it becomes a two-man race at this point.
Vimal, do you have an option of muting Viju for a minute?
I do get that, Viju bhai, but I would still like to raise for 500,000. Let's see if KK still wants Ravi. 18.5 from our side, Sanjay.
Okay, I heard 18.5 from Blistering Barnacles. That's 18.5 Blistering Barnacles, which moves to Neospirants. 18.5 million.
We'll still pass.
Game Changers, 18.5.
So Chanakya.
I mean, he's worth it, KK. But at this point in time, I mean, this is money beyond the advisors. It's your call from here onwards.
Very true, but I think 1/5 amount of Viju's budget is gone with one all-rounder.
Yeah,
and I think Ravi Teja Reddy is going to play his opponent's poker ace in the playoffs in most cases. So let's see how he fares. But again, Vijay is the one who said, let's raise it by 2 million, but his team raises it by $500,000, which means, they are short on their budget. They already know that. I think we can take out effectively 1/5 of their budget. Let's back out at this point.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I heard a back pass from Game Changers, which means going once, twice, and thrice. Ravi Teja Reddy sold to Blistering Barnacles for 18.5 million. Congratulations, Blistering Barnacles.
Overpaid.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, doing good. Okay, now moving back, let's keep it going. This player, I'm going to reveal the name. I think it's going to be more than what you think it was last time. If last time was not enough. I present to you Akash Patel from GLCC. Viju, put some light on him.
Yeah, so hold on. So now let me pull up my, I'll return up something for
Viju doesn't look too happy after 18.5.
Yeah, it is. I'll be honest with you, Chanakya, it is beyond my budget. All right, but this is completely on Satish Gaba. He made that call, but personally, I don't know. It's too much for me. It's too rich for me. But anyway, coming to GLCC, he's the GLCC skipper. That's why I was thinking that this is the guy I wanted to get if 18 was gone. So 236 runs, which is Ravi Teja was 237. He's 236. But here is the thing: his strike rate is 101.29, 5 fours, 16 sixes, 9 wickets, 3.24 economy. Everything which you're getting with Ravi Teja, you're getting here. He's a building block kind of a player around whom you build the various other pieces. He's a winner who's always in the thick of things. And the best thing is he is the skipper. So you know that he's always going to be involved in various ways. And I think he's an exceptional player. And on top of that, GLCC is probably going to get a very easy opponent probably in the first round compared to some of the middle teams which are going to have a tougher team. So I think that this is a fantastic player. And again, when Samish gives the captaincy to somebody, that guy is well worth it. So I think eyes closed, this is a player you want to go after. So I hope we have money to go after him. But over to you.
With that said, Viju, I'm giving the chance to Blister and Barnacles this time to go after him in the first place. 5 million.
Gabaji, don't think about anything. You might as well offer straight away 15 million, because if you get him for 15 million, you're getting him to a discount to what who is that Ravi Teja got. You get my point? So pretty much similar this thing. So I see no reason why we shouldn't have that valuation.
Guys, don't listen to Viju. He's increasing the price.
They save the drama. Shoot 15 million. Save the drama. Shoot 15 million.
So what
That's
do you guys
my
think?
suggestion.
And Mahesh also, what do you guys think about Akash? Because I do agree with Viju by whatever the introduction he has been given, right? He's one of the finest guy on and off field. And he is in damn form. He's scoring left and right here and there and everywhere. So what do you guys think? I'm just thinking to, start only maybe, little higher on Akash.
I think I think we should definitely, he's a game changer and he's in terrific form. So I would say you can start with 7 as well. So I'll leave it to you to how much you want to start. 7 or 8.
What do you think, Chetan?
Yeah, and definitely in prime form of his life, I guess. I saw him play that way about 5 years ago, and since then, probably I think he was injured or something, but I'm not sure.
No. He's the captain now. So he wants to prove to Samish that, hey, this is how a captain should play. I had to rib it into Samish.
He's been our best player for a decade now, Viju. I don't think he has anything to prove.
So I think all my team agrees. Sorry, go ahead.
Quick. Money, how much?
So as all my team agrees that he worth more than 5 million, I'll start with 7 million from now.
Come on.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys want drama. 7 million is the offer from the Sun Barnacles. Moving on to game changers. What do you guys think? 7 million. Akash Patel.
Well, Akash Patel, we're not going to go with 15 million. I think Viju is having big bucks in his pocket. He want to go there, but at least based on the stats that we saw and the way Akash has played in the beginning of the season, he has not had the same season towards the end of the season. But however, I think we are going to raise it by a little bit based on what my team has been advising me. We're going to go to 7.5 million.
All the talk for a 0.5? Come on, Gabe. Come on.
Yeah.
7.5 million.
Yeah.
Come on, walk
7.5
that.
million.
Walk that.
Neosporins.
Yeah, we're basically going to go after him as well. So raise it to the next 8 billion, 8 million.
8
Party,
million.
you have full money in the bank. Come on.
8 million.
Tag-
8 million. Blister and Barnacle.
Wait.
We are wasting.
Okay.
We are wasting time. Just go blindly. Nothing to think. Unless somebody
25
feels
million.
that we are. No, not 25 million, but I think 15 million.
Satish,
is,
Satish, just because you will say 15 doesn't mean we'll go over it. So be careful.
Sanjay,
you might be stuck with what you say.
Sanjay, you know what
think?
I think? The blistering barnacles already started getting blisters. So, they want to actually cut down on their budgets. And there is Arthur showing
I
many
don't-
of
With you, KK is planning to keep this money so that you can interest after the draft.
Okay, guys. We have an offer on the table. Blister and Barnacle.
how much is that? How much is that?
8 million was the last offer.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll raise it to 9 million.
9 million. Game changers.
Well, Chanakya, what do you think?
Let's keep at it. I think 9 million is way too low for Akash.
Yep. I think we're going to raise it a little bit again, 9.5 million.
9.5. Neosporins.
I think Satish, what do you guys said? To go to the 10? I think Akash is definitely.
I think
But
we
then-
want Akash. We should go for
Yeah.
12.
Yep, we are going to go. Yep, we are going to go to the next one. 10 million.
10 million. Blister and Barnacles. 10 million.
I thought they said 12. No,
No.
10.
No,
I-
10.
I'm just suggesting. I'm not the owner, Mahesh.
Hear
Yes.
from Partha.
They are open for 12 guys. Come on. Put the 12.5 directly.
What do you guys think?
10
Chetan,
million.
Mahesh, Vijay.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good player. So definitely go is what for me, 15 million. That's how I look at it.
Less than 12 is not working.
So we would again raise for more, 1 more million, 11 million.
11 million. 11 million. 11 million, which is to game changers.
We're going to pass, Sanjay.
Okay, pass on 11 million. Neosporins.
All right. Time to introspect.
I think we should do 12. If they go above it, they can keep him.
Let's see if the ex-captain still loves the current skipper.
We will definitely go for 12 million.
12 million. Blister and Barnacles.
Yeah.
12 million.
What do you guys think for Akash for more than 12 million?
I
30
would say
million for 2
let's,
players.
Raise I think we can still go for it, Satish. But I'll leave it to you to make a call.
Yeah, I think we still have some good grade A player. So I was just thinking to spend. Yeah, Akash is definitely a good addition, but because we already spent some amount for Ravi, I think we can wait and see for other batsmen or grade A players. That's what I'm thinking. You all agree?
yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay,
Sanjay,
12 million.
we'll pass on Akash.
Thank you, Satish. So 12 million was the last call from Neosporins. So offer next is game changers, 12 million.
I think we'll pass.
Okay, so in that case, Neosporins get their first pick. Akash Patel sold once, twice, thrice for 12 million. Make the change.
Awesome.
First pick, guys. First pick. Okay.
I think that was pretty good value, if you ask me. 12 million for Akash is pretty good value. That's just my opinion.
Perfect. Moving on. Okay, now we are officially out of grade A for the first round. So we are moving to grade B for the first round. Okay, the player I have is definitely not a grade B player. So I think it's going to be another fight and maybe even cross it. Ronak U. Patel from Gladiators. And no one else can talk about him than Viju. Go ahead, Viju.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ronak U. Patel, the name itself speaks for itself. Volumes is, one thing he's good at that. Most likely he is going to bowl, and almost every game he bowls. I'm not sure about the 5 overs, but definitely 3 to 5 overs. The skipper always uses him. 117 runs in 168 balls is his stats for this thing. 3.71 economy. He's a what I like about Ronak Patel is he's patrolling the deep, and almost every game he takes 2 to 3 catches. So that's further value which he is adding and bringing to the table. And once he gets his hands on a ball, what I can say is that Ronak Patel rarely ever drops a catch. We have something called the Ronak Patel no-fly zone. He gets his hands on a ball, he's going to take it, and you most likely are gone. The other thing is, what I like about Ronak Patel is he's first dedicated to DCL. There is no Mishka, there is no nothing which would ever sway him from playing a DCL game. If there is a DCL game, almost always the first person or, first top 5 who responds when asking for player availability is Ronak Patel. So I have a lot of confidence that Ronak Patel will play every game, and he'll bat every game, and he's probably going to bowl every game, and he's going to take a lot of catches. And the other thing is, for him, DCL comes first. And if Glad's bat first, I won't be surprised if we see a 50 from Ronak Patel, especially in the first round. So for me, this is a terrific player, which definitely I hope my team goes after him.
Okay, thank you so much, Viju. Great information on Ronak Patel. So we start with KK, which is basically game changers for offer on 3 million as the base price for Ronak Patel.
Chanakya or Brahma, your opinion?
I think definitely top order batsman. He bowls quite regularly, and of course, as Viju said, fielding and the deep catches bring points in cricket clubs. So that's definitely going to be a factor. KK, whether we want to bid for him or not, it's up to you. Whether he'll fit our strategy or not, not really too sure. But your call.
To be honest, he was only averaging 45 points a game.
Yeah,
and
on the lower side.
If Hawks get to playoffs, Glass are going to play Hawks, and if Hawks bat first and fold for too low, I don't think Ronak is going to add much value. But at 3 million, I think we can do a beginner's bid. We'll start with 3 million.
Okay, the offer still stands 3 million. Neospirants, your call.
Yeah, we're going to up it a bit. I think just like Viju said, we feel too that he's definitely a value add. He generally comes in the top order, and talking to my team here, we definitely feel we should go for it. Samish, Satish, you guys agree?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. Do you want to go for 4?
I'll go with 5. I think we probably want him, so go with 5. Raise the bid to 5 million.
Nice. Neospirants offered 5 million for Ronak Patel. So Liston Barnacles.
Yeah. So as Vijubhai mentioned about Ronak, right? I do agree each and every word of him. He's one of the finest batsmen. Even I consider him all-rounder also, because whenever he bowls, he picks up some of the wickets. So what do you guys think?
The other thing is, Satish, whatever KK said, take it through 1 year and leave it through the other year, because, going after him. Okay. And the thing is that, he wants to get Ronak Patel for peanuts. That's exactly what he wants. So don't believe one word he says.
Right.
Sometimes you have to be able to read body language and figure out what these guys are trying to do. And I'm telling you, he's trying to get him on the cheap. That's why he said, if Glad's, bats second. Well, first of all, that applies to every game. It doesn't just apply to the Glad's game. Every game is toss dependent. So if we are going to consider toss, then we can't bid for any player. You get my point? So you shouldn't bid for anybody. So take that and take it and put it into the dustbin. So I honestly feel Ronak Patel was a category A player, but for whatever reason, the stats and everything which was ranked out, and whoever did this categorizing, there are a few players who are in the wrong category. And for me, Ronak Patel is a category A player, and already the proof is in the pudding. Somebody has already offered 5 million, right up from 3 million, it's jumped to 5 million. I think you can confidently offer more. I think 6 million is peanuts, is what I feel at this point.
Yeah. 6 is the steal, Satish. So
we'll go with the 6 million.
6 million. 6 million for Ronak Patel. Game changes.
We're going to pass.
Pass on Ronak Patel from Game Changers. Neospirants, 6 million.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. What do you guys feel? We should stay in it.
I think one more bid for 6.5 or 7, because his fielding alone will get you 20 points.
Yep. Yeah, but I think we'll probably go with the next bid. That's 6.5 million.
6.5 million. Blistering Barnacles.
So what do you guys think? 6.5.
Probably
Yeah,
we can skip for now.
Satya, we need your input. Where is he going to bat?
I actually wanted to go for him, but as my team is more convinced to stop at this point because they are keeping a good eye on the budget, I still want Ronak. So, but at this point, I'll go with my team. We'll pass.
I can't suggest anything, Samish bhai.
I heard a pass. I heard a pass from Blistering Barnacles. Game Changers, still a pass?
We're going to do 7 million.
I knew that. I knew that.
No, see, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, Gaba? I told you. Okay, I know KK better than his wife knows him at this point. Let me tell you that.
Okay, 7 million.
When KK lies through his teeth start falling out. Okay.
Okay, that's a good one. KK team Game Changers offered 7 million for Ronak Patel. Puts it back. Neospirants, 7 million.
Yep, I think we're going to pass on this.
7 million pass. Blister and Barnacles, 7 million.
Okay.
What do you done now?
Blister and Barnacles, 7 million.
It's your call, Gaba. I mean, at this point, you're the official bidder, but, I don't know. I mean,
should we give a shot?
Game Changer getting less than like 13 million to player. Come on.
Let me ask you, Gaba. I mean, do you have other players in mind? So if you have other players in mind, then think about it and think, where this fits in, because we've already spent 18.5. That's the only concern. That's where I felt that, we probably went over there. And now if you, I think that's, if we had stayed there at 16, we probably were, we could have gone a little more over here.
Okay, so I'll go with the team. We'll pass on Ronak.
So you pass on. Okay, I heard a pass from Blister and Barnacles. One more opportunity for Neospirants.
Nope, we are going to pass as well.
Which gives Game Changers 7 million. Ronak Patel sold. Please update the sheet. Congratulations, Game Changers. Nice move, KK. Next player, Grade B player, Harish Kumar Gadiparthi. I do not have much information, so Viju, if you have some light.
Yeah, so let me pull up my this thing. So the way I look at it is, he has 10 matches. He has not scored any runs, so he's primarily a bowler, and he is under the bowler category. And obviously, he has taken 17 wickets at a 4.66 economy. You know one thing, he plays every single game, so for sure he's going to play. And since this is just the pre-quarter final, he probably is a lock-in to bowl. And the only question is, where is Hawks going to be finishing? Most probably they're going to finish at the 16th spot, which means they'll probably run into GLCC or Indus or Glatz. So that's going to be their number one opponent. So that's kind of where it is. So I'll leave it at that. But I don't have too much knowledge of the player, so I have to limit it to that.
Okay, thank you so much, Viju. So that goes to Neospirants. Your first offer, Grade B player, Harish Kumar Gadirpati, 3 million.
Yeah, I think we are clueless as well. We are trying to frantically even search, which team he has played for. So at this time, I think we're going to
pass. The fact that they'll be playing Glads first up.
Yes. Oh, he's Hawks? Okay. Yeah,
so
if they're playing Hawks. Yeah, so I think we'll pass on this.
Glads or Indus. So.
I had a pass from Partha. So Blister and Barnacles, 3 million stays.
Yeah, even I'm not sure about this player, and based on the start that I have gone through, I'm thinking to pass. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Gaba. I don't know anything much. I always like to deal with players who I'm comfortable with. So this is a player where I know very little about.
I think, yeah, maybe we can leave it to KK. So as he got Ronak, he will have insurance if they play Glad. So let's give it to him.
Okay, so Sanjay, we are passing on him.
Pass from Blister and Barnacles. Game changes.
We're going to pass, Sanjay.
Okay, so I heard all pass. One more round of confirmation. Yep. Everyone passes on him?
Yes.
Okay, so the player has been passed. Next player, Grade B player, and he is an amazing player. Personally, one of my favorite players in DCL, Ajit Jaisinghe from GLCC. It starts off, Viju, you want to give some light on Ajit?
Yeah, for me, he's the ageless wonder. I mean, he's like fine wine. He keeps getting better every time out, every year out. Last 3 innings, he has scored 67 not out, 42 and 5. So he's coming into prime form. He's playing on a premium team. And you know one thing, he's going to bat. And he's going to be batting in premium position. So he's definitely going to get a lot of runs, especially considering that is always in the runs. And once he's in form, I don't know, he always seems to have a knack of hitting 2-2-2 all on the offside. It's a nightmare to get him out. So that's pretty much what I would say.
Thank you so much.
Who has to bid?
Blister and Barnacles.
Oh, okay.
Did you put your money where your mouth is?
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling Gaba to bid for him. Yes, he's a player you should bid. If you get him for a reasonable price, there is nothing to be unhappy about it.
What do you guys think, Mahesh and Chetan? You are also on the same page?
If you don't bet, Parthiv and Shamesh would make a GLCC team there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll bring legends and strikers too in the mix.
So, Satish, one of the finest gentlemen for DCL, and he's a consistent player, performer, and a big game. So I think we should give him a bid. I think we should go him.
So Sanjay, I think we'll start with the
Definitely
base price,
with
3 million.
I'm sorry, what was the offer?
3 million base price. We are the first bidder, right?
3 million stays. Game changers. You got an opportunity. 3 million for Ajit Jaisinghe.
Samish bhai, I think this is all going to be on you. What do we do?
No, the
we are
offer
not
is
game changers.
It's not game changers, Parthiv.
Oh, game changers. I'm sorry.
Parthiv, this is your problem. You're always clueless.
I have never been a game changer, Parthiv.
We've always been the bird.
Game changers. KK. And yet
What's the starting bid, Sanjay?
3 million. That's the offer from Blister and Barnacles.
Right. Chanakya, what do you think?
I mean, stalwart of the league, we know for sure. Might be worth a bid, but your call, KK.
Yeah, he's averaging 97 points a game.
Yeah,
which is very good, actually
very
better
good.
than the previous
At the top
picks
of the
as
league.
well.
Yeah.
Yep, and he takes catches. I think we can go for 3.5.
Okay, heard a 3.5 from game changers. Moving on. Neospirants, 3.5.
Okay, Samish bhai, do you think 4 million? Go for
Yeah,
it.
Parthiv, he's in a tremendous touch. So, and I'm pretty sure if we run into teams like Legends, we'll probably need him to bat. So he is going to make a difference. I'd go 4.5.
Okay, we'll go 4.5.
But it's your call.
No, I agree. I think we should up the bid. We need him. Okay, 4.5.
We need Satish to participate.
4.5. 4.5. Viju, Blister and Barnacles, 4.5.
Satish, your call. At this point, I'll leave it to you.
At this point, considering pass on him. So, are you guys agree on it?
Yeah.
4.5.
So we will have a pass, Sanjay.
Yeah, I got it. Game changers, 4.5 was the last offer.
Well, I think I'm going to go for 5 million.
5 million. 5 million. Blistering Barnacles. I'm sorry. Neospirants. 5 million.
Okay. I think we go for 5.5.
5.5 million. Blistering Barnacles.
Yes.
5.5.
Gabaji.
You will pass. Sorry, I will still pass.
Okay.
Game Changers. 5.5.
Will pass.
Okay, that's another pass. So Neospirants, 5.5 million going once, twice, thrice. Ajit Jaisingh is sold for 5.5 million. Congratulations.
So now that is, so they've managed to get 2 GLCC players, right?
Yep.
So Partha was he never in his life dreamt he will be the skipper of GLCC. This is one way in which he's trying to be the skipper of GLCC.
Virtually, yes.
Okay, moving on to round 7, grade C players. So we are starting with Ajit Anumolu from Raptors. The bid starts, Viju, if you want to, go ahead.
Yeah. Sanjay, I have no idea how he was put into the C category because he's got 102 runs in 80 balls, 127.5 strike rate, 9 wickets, 4.2 economy. I've seen him play. I'm telling you, he's an excellent player on a good team. You see, that's the only problem is that he's on a very good team. Other than that, he's an exceptional player. And the problem is all the attention is hogged by the Nuwalas of DCL. So he's flying very much under the radar, but he can score points on an opposition because the opposition is always focusing on Nuwala and Gagan and some of the other guys. So what happens is that he's flying under the radar. But I think that this is an exceptional player.
Thank you, Viju. Rightly said. He costed us the last year quarterfinal. So, which gives the first strike for Chance as base price as 1 million for Game Changers. What's your offer?
Well, Brahma.
Yeah, he is very good all rounder. Yeah, as Viju mentioned, right? He will be grade C. So, good 3 million. We will start with the 3 million.
Yeah, I would be a bit cautious as well. KK, pre-quarters, Raptors has a stacked batting lineup. Ajit gets almost half of his points in batting, even though his bowling is exceptional as well. Not sure if he'll score us that many points. He's a great player, but just from the auction standpoint, not sure if he's going to get us that many points.
So he starts from 1 million, right? It's a grade C player.
He starts from 1 million. He's a grade C player.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We'll start with 2 million.
2 million. I got a 2 million. Moving on. Neospirants, 2 million.
What do you guys think?
I think he's a very good player, but I also think that he's playing in a stacked up team, loaded team. So I don't know how much opportunity he will have to contribute. But I think he's worthy of a bid for sure. Couple of bids, in fact.
Okay.
What do you think, Satish?
Yeah, so having said that, playoff games, right? Sometimes the top order may fail. He still is a value added in batting.
Yeah, and they might be playing Miles or Pokhris or
FCC, I think.
FCC, so they'll be playing some decent teams.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the next bid. I think, what is the current bid? Sorry?
2 million.
2 million.
2 million. Okay, we'll go with 3 million.
3 million. Blister and Barnacles.
So, guys, I think he has been tagged as an all-rounder. I found him as a good bowler because always Raptor, batting half of the season they bat only with 2 or 3 batsmen itself. So I have never noticed him as a batsman. Other than that shows 100 runs. So as all-rounder category, somehow I feel pass on him. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Gaba, if you feel that you should.
Go ahead, Vijay.
Yeah, I also feel if you feel that you should pass on him, the only concern I have with him is not his talent; it's his opportunity.
Yeah.
On that team, his chances of batting are very minimal at this point, especially if they're in the first round. In the later rounds, he will be called upon to bat, but in the first round, Nuwala will be the guy who will be dominating the limelight, is what I feel.
So Sanjay, we will pass on.
Okay. Game changes. We have a 3 million on the cards.
Well, we'll go to 3.5.
3.5 million. New aspirants, 3.5 million is a new offer.
Yeah, we'll go another bid, 4 million.
4 million. Game changes. We have a 4 million.
At this point, I'm thinking, I think 4.5.
4.5 million. New aspirants, Ajit Anamolu, 4.5 million.
What do you guys feel, Samish bhai, Satish bhai?
Now there's other all-rounders as well.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I would probably hold on him because the same reason as Viju suggested that he may not get much of an opportunity in pre-quarters.
Okay, we will hold off. Pass.
Okay.
And he's not GLCC.
Blister and Barnacles, another chance to you. 4.5 million. Last offer from Game Changers.
What do you guys think? Should we give a shot?
Satish, he's a steal for you, man. you need a second player.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a pass at this stage, Gaba.
Yeah, we'll still pass on.
Okay, pass. In that case, 4.5 million. Game Changers sold. Ajit Anamolu for 4.5 million.
Can we do one thing, Sanjay? Can you just show us this thing as to how much is the budget remaining for various teams at this point?
Yep. I think we can do after 2 more players, which will end the first round, right?
All right.
A great
Okay, that's fine.
So the next
KK,
player
you're building the Michigan Cup team here.
Okay, so the next player we have is Venki Adusumali. Base price 1 million. I'm not sure from which team he is. So if anyone, Viju, if you know,
all right. Yeah, Venki Aduluswamy he was a former Falcon. Last year, I think he played for FCC, if I'm not mistaken, and this year he's playing for Hari Parankusam and Stars. Correct me if I am wrong, Mahesh Patiala, but as far as I know, that's how this thing. But he's a veteran player of yesteryears, great spot-on bowler in his heyday. I haven't seen him of late, so I can only talk about what I've seen him in the past. Spot-on bowling, that's what he used to do. And my only concern going into this bidding is, does he have a spot in the playing 11 of the Stars team if all the stars on the Stars are available? So that's the only concern I have. Other than that, he's a good player, but I'm not internal to the Stars availability, so I can't comment too much on that other than if all of them are available and the Stars have a lot of stars there.
So Satish, for sure he is in playing 11 and he will be there. But as you said, he's a very. I think he's taking a wicket. He's picking a wicket for every 8 balls or 9 balls, and that too he bowls right after the strong bowling of Deepak and others. So that he has that knack of picking the wickets. Maybe, but I leave it to you. But I would say go for him.
No, so thanks you so much, Mahesh and Viju, for throwing some light on him. But the offer is going to get a start from new aspirants this time. It's their offer, 1 million base price.
Okay. We're going to pass on this one.
Okay, I had a pass. Now Blister and Barnacles.
Yeah, I do get all the inputs from Mahesh Bhai and also Viju, but I still not much confident on Venki getting enough opportunity in the Stars bowling. So that's what I'm thinking to pass on him. Guys, are you guys okay?
I'm okay with whatever you decide on this one.
Okay, we will pass on him, Sanjay.
Okay, pass from Blister and Barnacles. Game Changers. Base price 1 million. Venki
At this point, you're going to pass.
Okay, so I heard a third pass. So I'm giving one more round of opportunities, guys. Venki Adusumali, base price 1 million.
Yeah, good pass.
Okay, that's a pass. So moving on. Last player for the Great C and the last player for the round 1. We have Abhilash Dandamoni from Troy Hawks. Viju, over to you.
All right. So, when Kaushik Chapdi was here on DCL PrimeTime, I had asked him, what is your best addition this year? And I believe he said Abhilash Dandamudi was the best addition. He has 16 wickets he has taken. Economy is excellent, 3.75. Kaushik says he's the best addition. So we have to pay attention to that. And I think he's going to be playing every game. And for sure, he's going to be bowling every game. He's coming into the category as a bowler, even though here on the screen it said all-rounder. But I think in this draft, he's going as a bowler. So that's about all that I know. Who is this pick going to?
Briston Barnacles.
Yeah. Satish, it's over to you.
Again, I have played against the Troy Hawks and I found him a decent bowler. So what do you guys think about him?
Yeah, I think we should go for him. And again, keeping in mind we have to fill in 11 more spots as well. So I think we should go and bid for him. Again, he made a lot of difference to Hawks team, and he's a good bowler. And I think we can go for him.
Okay. I think Chetan, you okay with it?
Actually, last year he was one of them who actually eliminated Legends from pre-quarters. He is a good addition for playoff.
Okay, Sanjay will start with the base price, 1 million.
1 million. Thank you so much. So game changes, 1 million base price was Abhilash Dandamudi.
Well, Brahma.
Yeah, we will go. Okay. Yeah, he will very opener, like very good length bowler. So definitely, it's like on his spell rate, he definitely will get the wicket for sure. On any team, yeah, we will get him. Yeah, your call.
Agree with Brahma. Okay, it's your call. They will be playing against good opponents, though. I think they're mid-table. But yeah, he's definitely a game-changing player for sure. But your call.
I think Hawks are going to play MCC Miles. So Brahma, you have to tell me if you're going to give the wickets or not.
We control our points, Brahma.
Then,
well,
Brahma, and Sanjay is listening to this.
Yeah, last match, right? He got my wicket against in Michigan Cup or some other match. So yeah, it's very hard to play. His good length bowling balls. Definitely.
I know how good a player Avi is because he played for my team in the other tournaments, and I think I'm going to raise the bid by a little bit, 1.5 million.
So 1.5 million from game changers. Neosporans.
Yep, we heard all the commentary going on, so I think we all agree with all the commentary going on, and I think my advisors have told me to raise the bid, so we go with 2 million.
2 million from Neosporans. Bliston Barnacles, 2 million.
Yeah, I think still it is worth more than 2 million, so I'll rate it to 2.5.
2.5 million from Bliston Barnacles. Game changes, 2.5.
Let's see how much KK likes Abhilash Dandamudi, who played for him.
As much as you like Ronak Patel, Viju.
Yeah. So the thing is that
you let him go.
Well, at some point you have to let everybody go, right?
Yeah. I think Abhi has been taking at least a couple of wickets every game, and but I'll wait and watch. I'm going to pass this round.
Okay, pass. 2.5 million Neosporans.
Yeah, I think we're going to pass on him.
So pass.
I think Viju needs some help.
So which comes back to game changes. 2.5 million. If not, Bliston Barnacles still gets it.
Well, looking at his stats, he's averaging 53 points, and at this point, I'm going to pass.
Okay, so that's the final pass. Bliston Barnacles, you got Abhilash Dandamudi for 2.5 million.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the end of one round. If you guys want to share the sheet. So what do we have here? Okay, so Bristol Barnacles have got Ravi Teja Reddy and Abhilash Dandamoni. Their budget is right now 21 million spent, and they still got 79 million left. They have one bowler and they have one all-rounder. Neospirants, they have Akash Patel and Ajit Jaisinghe, a JLCC team, 12 million. So they have spent on a total of 17.5 million. They have 82.5 in their bank, and they have got two batsmen. And Game Changers, they have bought three players, Gurunaga, Ronak, and Ajit Anamolu, and they got them for 18 million on total. They still have 82 million in the bank, and they have two all-rounders and one batsman. So that's the end of round one, guys. And let's go on to round two. Okay, so any questions, anyone, or we can move on?
We can move on, Sanjay.
I think for time's sake, Viju, we need to cut down the discussions part a little bit, because 9 players, we took about hour and 15 minutes. So we still got we got 57 players to go. So
okay.
So let's move on.
Hopefully, Sanjay, if it's pass, then just hurry up.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. I'll try my best to make it. Okay, the next player we have, it's already brought up, Cheshan Dushyant. Here we have, it's a grade A player, 9 million on the call. And Viju, go ahead.
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, he's available and playing. And playoffs is all about steady batting and rock solid bowling. In playoffs, Indus generally does not do this experimentation which they do in the regular season, where they keep rotating the batting order, and they rely on tried and trusted players. And Chetan is just that, what the doctor ordered, a tried and tested player. And so if you're looking for a tried and trusted player, this is the man you want from Indus on your team.
So with that said, the first shot is being given to Game Changers, 5 million for Cheshan Dushyant. Your offer.
Well, it is this season I have not seen Chetan play much, and he has been wasted down the order. He's not been bowling much, and he agrees to it. He's on the show. And let's wait for what my advisors have to say.
Okay, I get a pass. Neospirants.
Let's wait for my advisors.
Okay, sorry, I heard.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No worries. Sanjay doesn't want us to buy Chetan, I guess. So no, I mean, Chetan is a very good player, KK, but call is yours. I mean, just based on our roster that we have already 2 all-rounders, maybe right now is not the best time. Also, I mean, Chetan is an excellent player, as we all know, but he might not be flashy enough to get points in the cricket club system. That might be a negative against the DCL draft here for us. But call is yours.
Well, we will pass this round.
Okay, that's a pass. I heard. Neospirants, 5 million.
Yeah, I think we're going to pass. No offense, Chetan, no. But I think we're going to wait until some of the other grading players, which we think are going to require more money. Yeah, so we'll pass.
Okay. Thank you. Bristol Barnacles, Cheshan Dushyant, 5 million.
A tough call. What do you guys think, Chetan, Mahesh bhai, Viju bhai?
I could have introduced myself.
He's going to open every game, guys. Come on. He's going to open every contest.
Gabaji.
I think Chetan need your word. You're going to opening in playoff game.
Yeah, for sure. I'll tell you.
Yes, of course.
Viju bhai, you are mentioning something?
Yeah, no, I was saying is that does it make sense for us to revisit Chetan?
Yeah,
because
I think that would be a better idea. We can,
because we have spent more money than the other 2 teams.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on Chetan for the redraft probably.
Okay, so am I hearing a pass, Bristol Barnacles?
Yep.
Yes, for now.
Okay, so that's 3 passes in a row. I'm giving one more round of opportunity to anyone. Chetan, up for grabs, 5 million. Okay, I see a direct pass. KK, pass?
Pass.
Okay, so Chetan is not sold. So moving on to the next grade A player. Okay, I think this is going to be a very, very interesting fight. I present to you one of the greatest players I've known in DCL, one of the batsmen which I would love to see in DCL, Arjun Ajbani from Gladiators. And Viju, who else can talk about him than you?
Yeah, so he's only the only player to have hit 3 centuries in DCL. These days, he's been bowling his full quota of 5 overs because it looks like the Glad skipper has a lot of confidence in his bowling, and he's basically been giving him the ball and leveraging Ajbani as the trump card to maximum effect. The only concern any fantasy owner probably should have is whether Mishka is going to interfere with his availability for the pre-quarter final. But if he plays, money player. He's a money player.
Thank you so much, Viju. Being that said, Neosporans, you get a shot at him first.
Yep, we'll go with the base price, 5 million.
Yep. Really? Arjun, 5 million? Okay, I know you guys have some strategy. Moving on. Blister and Barnacles, 5 million. Parthiv is cunning. He wants to get him cheap. 5 million.
Yeah.
Babaji, this is a player. What do you want to do again?
I would like to take a risk on Arjun. I'll raise it to 6 million.
6 million. 6 million. Game changers.
Well, at least based on what I know, he is the skipper for the DCL, not DCL, for the F40 games in Michigan. And, I'm not going to take a chance because, I think Arjun's team is doing pretty good. They're going to go to the quarterfinals, which means they're going to leave the Glad's team in the dust. He's not going to play here. The DCL great. We want to see him play in DCL, but unfortunately, there are conflicting tournaments. At this time, we're going to pass.
Yeah, I had a pass from Game Changers, which moves back to Neosporans. There's a 6 million offer on Arjun Ajbani.
What do you guys think, Samish bhai?
Again,
I know there's a risk he may not play.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's a steal for. Arjun Ajbani for 6 million.
His availability, if Satya can tell us a little more.
It's 50-50, guys. Depends on this week. I can. I want him in my team for sure, but it's up.
We won't spend 7 million for a 50-50 option.
Right.
I can tell
what do you guys?
He's going to playing. He plays MDCC and playing against GPAN this weekend, and I strongly believe that MDCC is going to make it against GPAN and go to semi-finals next weekend.
Okay.
We
probably want to pass then.
Yeah.
Okay. So last offer was 6 million, which was from Blister and Barnacles, I believe. So the offer moves to Game Changers, 6 million. Arjun
We already passed on that.
Okay, that's the second pass, and which in case gives you Blister and Barnacles 6 million for Arjun Ajbani sold.
You know what I think, Sanjay? Blistering Barnacles just got 0 points for 6 million.
One thing I would like to correct KK, the same race involved with the Guru as well. It's a 50-50 and he has played. I think it's still a good buy.
Well, Guru is more
committed to risk on someone. Arjun is the right choice.
But I think Guru is more committed to DCL as far as I know.
Yeah, no, I think Satish will make sure that Guru comes for DCL games.
No, I do agree, Satish bhai, but the chance at this point, Legend is not qualified, right?
He's not speaking about the coming to DCL. He's saying that
chances of even playing the pre-quarter final is equally for Arjun and equally for Guru.
True.
At this point,
owners and bidders, save your fight for the next player because this is going to be another 2v1.
At least one player is going to fight on the field.
Here there is a 25k player. Come on, guys.
Okay, we got a lot to cover. So next
I can give some insight, right? Guru is also playing for MDCC 40, so they're running after him for semifinals. I can say that.
Nice.
But let's see if Sandesh Belamkonda is going to let Guru Naga go as easily as Satya lets Arjun go.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go to the next one.
Let's go. Moving on. Next player, again, one of the greatest players in DCL in T-ball cricket. Without much more time, so let me present to you Praveen Bangera from Indus Thunders.
Again, Sanjay, if you ask me, the fantasy gods know how to throw a wicket curveball because there is no chance that Bangera and Ajbani end up on the same team is my gut feeling. And because you probably would be going into bankruptcy court if you need to afford both of them. So at this point, a premium player, he has been a premium player in DCL for God knows how long, ever since he entered the league. So I expect a very hot bidding for him.
Okay, so that said, we are giving the opportunity to new game changers first. Game changers.
I think it goes to the other team because we already got the first chance with Chetan Joshi.
Yeah, that's correct. So now it comes for the fourth. Chetan Arjun. So Chetan was first. So Bliston Barnacles. Okay, Bliston Barnacles. You get the
Guys, I think as we already have Arjun on board and the similar scenario with Bangera, so I think we can afford at this point. So I'm thinking of pass. What do you guys think? Chetan, Mahesh, Viju bhai.
No,
We have both Arjun and Bangera play for the same team. And there is a good chance they'll make it to the next stage in F40. Yeah.
Thanks, Chetan. We won't spend on him then.
Yeah, we picked Arjun now.
I'm just kidding.
Sanjay, we are passing on it.
We are just passing right now.
I hear a pass. Now the offer goes to game changers.
Well, Chanakya and Brahma.
I mean, Praveen is definitely a big pick for sure, KK. I don't think we should let him go to another team. And I mean, Chetan might have been giving us a bit of a smokescreen there about F40. I think that he and Srikanth are going to get him for the DCL game. I'll see. I'll text Chetan behind the scenes, but yeah, I think we should go for him.
We'll start with the base price.
Okay, 5 million. Neospirants, I hear there is a 5 million offer on Praveen Bangera.
Yeah, I think listening to all commentary, and I think one of the things I think Samish bhai you brought up that we already have two batsmen, right? So probably since Bangera is classified as a batsman, do you guys want to do a bid for him? Finish up
Leave the classification, guys. He will bowl, he will field, he will do everything.
Yeah, I know. But
I think I would pass. It's going to be an easy game for Indus, and I feel if he's not batting in top order, then I don't know if he'll get a lot of points. And with the kind of depth Indus has in the bowling, I'm not sure how much he's going to bowl. So I would pass at 5 million at this point, knowing that he may not be a surety.
Okay, there you have it, Sanjay. We'll pass.
Okay, that's a pass from Neospirant. So Bliston Barnacles, 5 million.
We will still have a pass on Bangera.
Okay, so in that case, the base price of 5 million goes to game changers. They got Praveen Bangera for 5 million. So
can't believe these two top
please
players.
help us to get him to the ground.
If it was the
let me tell you something. If Arjun Ajbani and Praveen Bangera play the pre-quarterfinal game, that will be the steal of the century.
It will be for sure.
Okay, so moving on. Okay, next is Grade B players, the next rounder. So starting off with Binod Singh. Viju?
All right. So when it comes to Binod Singh, let me tell you something. In his prime, I rated him the best bowler I have ever seen who has ever stepped on a DCL field. Legendary control and accuracy was his absolute trump card. You say his calling card, and you tell him a place and he can hit that spot. His pace has come down a bit, but as long as Parthiv is at the helm, I know one thing: Binod Singh will bowl his full quota of 5 overs. All right, and he's also going to be batting in some critical places. So this is a great player who has no F40 considerations at all. So will be available for the playoffs, and he has a skipper who trusts him in blindly. So you know that he's going to be getting the ball at the bat.
Thank you, Viju, for that. And the first shot is being given for Binod Singh at 3 million to game changers. What's your offer?
Well, for Binod Singh, we're going to pass this round.
Okay, pass. Neospirants?
Yes, we'll. I know Binod has been traveling lately a lot, so he's a little dicey, but I'm trying my best to convince him. We'll at least go for the first bid. $3 million.
Okay, 3 million. 3 million it is. Blistering Barnacles, 3 million on the cards.
Guys, captain won't bid if he's traveling. Come on, guys.
I'm trying my best. I have to win too, right? This is not
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to make
real.
him not bid.
Blistering Barnacles, I need an offer from you.
He's trying to get for low price. Come on. He's
Yeah.
average to max. Max is 2 economy, so he will get wickets.
So I'm just considering pass on him. What do you guys suggest? Chetan Vijay.
Yeah, again, amazing bowler and very economical too. So yeah, let's pass for now. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pass on him.
Okay, pass. So comes back again to Game Changers, 3 million.
I'll be able to pass.
Okay, pass. In that case, Neospirants, you got Binod Singh for 3 million. Sold.
Awesome.
The cheapest you could get. Come on. Yep. Okay,
No,
so
Parker
moving
will
on.
make sure that Binod Singh is
Binod-
going to bowl all the 5 overs. He's
Guys,
more
that was
motivated.
just a poker face.
Yes. If
Definitely.
he doesn't bowl 5 overs, we are not going to win. So for sure, he
Okay,
will bowl
okay.
5 overs.
Okay, moving on. Next, a very interesting player. I think he's going to be up for grabs. Sujan Gaura. Viju?
Yeah, so he falls under the bowler category. He's probably the best bowler FCC has, despite the arrival of Amit Gowda and friends, needing to defend 4 runs, guys, against Chanakya Lokam and company. And Chanakya remembers this very well. He made sure FCC gave only 3 runs and made sure FCC won by 1 run. The irony is now KK and Lokam are both on the same team, and fat chance that anybody is outbidding the game changers in bidding for this game changer. So he's a game changer. In that game, he was the game changer. And these 2 guys were on the opposing teams at that point of time. Now they're on the same team. I'm pretty sure they're going to be high on Sujan Gaura.
Thank you so much, Viju. So in that case, okay, the offer starts with, technically it should start with Partha. Partha, were you the last one? Last game?
Game changers were last one. Now we
okay.
have
Makes sense. Okay. Neospirants, you get the first shot. 3 million for Sujan Gaura.
Yes, I think. What do you guys feel, Samish? And Samish, Satish Bhai, I think he's a primary bowler, right? And he hasn't batted that much. We've got Binod already as a bowler, but I think do we want to go after Sujan? I know he's good at picking wickets.
I think let's see what others will do with him, and then maybe come back and bid for him.
Okay, we'll pass for now. We'll come back to it, see what others are doing.
Okay, so I hear a pass, which moves on to Blistering Barnacles. Sujan Gaura.
What do you guys suggest?
Probably we can bid 3.5, Satish bhai.
We have some other bowler that we can look for, is what I'm thinking.
Get an offer.
Satish,
Your
we
call,
might
Satish.
bid for those bowlers too.
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah, Satish, don't worry about all the small
Yeah, I do
strings.
get that.
Go with whatever you feel like. I mean,
So at this point, there is a bid, right, Sanjay? Sorry, I missed that.
Yes, it's 3 million.
3 million from who? Game changers?
3 million was from. Actually, no, there was no bid.
I don't
there
think
is no
there's
bid.
any bid yet.
There was
That's
no
the
bid.
base price. Yeah.
Okay, then if nobody has bid,
Will we?
Satish, then maybe we also shouldn't bid.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's pass.
if the base bid itself is 3 and so far nobody has bid, then let's wait.
Yep, Sanjay bhai will pass on.
Okay, pass. Game changers.
Well, Chanakya, what do you think?
I mean,
You played that game.
I did. I didn't play that last over, unfortunately, but yeah, he's definitely. I played with him, against him a lot of times. He's definitely a very good bowler. Not sure if he'll get us that many points, but your call, KK. We do need bowlers, so it's your call.
KK, yeah, he's opener bowler and he's good variation in his bowling. I think that variation needed in DCL pitches. I mean, in DCL matches. So yeah, we'll go with him right now. Yeah, we'll go with the.
I'll go with the base price, Sanjay.
Okay, 3 million. I heard from Game Changers, Neosprints. There's an offer, 3 million.
All right. What do you guys feel? Do we want to go after Sujan?
We'll take a pass.
Yeah, I think there are other bowlers in the mix right now, Parthiv.
Okay. All right. We'll let KK have his teammate.
Okay,
Pass.
so but still we still got Mr. Barnacles.
Oh yeah, we got one more.
You will still pass, Sanjay.
Okay, so pass. KK, you get Sujan Gaura for 3 million. The Game Changers got Sujan Gaura for 3 million. Moving on. Oh, what a dicey player. Okay, that's a fight. Okay. And it starts. Okay. The next player present to you, Gladiators, Hardeep Singh. The one and only Hardeep Singh. And Viju.
Yeah. If you ask me, arguably the biggest hitter to ever step on a DCL field, if there was an award given for ugliest batting stance, I would give that to Hardeep Singh, hands down and pants down. But by the same token, if you ask me who has the best hand-eye coordination in DCL, and pound for pound, the biggest and meanest and baddest hitter of them all in DCL, then Hardeep Singh is the gold standard. That's my opinion on Hardeep Singh.
Thank you, Viju. And given that said, you have your team, Liston Barnacles, have the first shot at Hardeep Singh. 3 million.
So I believe that Hardeep is one of the finest batsmen, who can hit the sixes on his will. I want to go for a bid. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason to disagree with you.
So Sanjay will start with the base price, 3 million.
Okay, 3 million. I heard from Liston Barnacles. Game Changers, 3 million.
Well, is there a bid already, Sanjay? Sorry.
Yes, 3 million from Liston Barnacles.
Brahma and Chanakya.
I mean,
he is master.
Yeah, go ahead, Brahma.
Yeah, we can increase. Okay. We'll go for him.
Yeah, 3 million is way low. I thought some of the other teams would bid in the double digits already, but 3 million is way low. Let's go for it, KK.
Yep, and we only have 2 batsmen. That's why I think we're going to go for it.
Good fit.
We're going to raise the bid to 5 million.
Okay, 5 million. Okay. Neosprints, 5 million.
Parthiv, you want to hold, or do you want to take this one?
I think we can go for one bid.
Okay.
Because I think Hardeep, yeah, we'll go with the next bid, 6 million.
Okay, 6 million. Liston Barnacles, 6 million.
Parthiv, Kapil is coming. You can wait. You can make GLCC and strike
6 million.
Hey, Hardeep played his first T-ball game with GLCC, so he's part GLCC.
Okay.
Okay. I'm waiting on an offer from Liston Barnacles. 6 million was the last offer.
I'm thinking to have a pass on Hardeep at this point. Are you guys okay?
Yep.
It's your call. Again, you have done the most homework of all of us, so you know whom you want to target and at what price.
So Sanjay will pass on Hardeep at this point.
Moving on. Game Changers, 6 million.
Well, 6 million. I think we're going to pass.
Okay. So I heard 2 passes straight after Neosprints. So Neosprints, you get Hardeep Singh for 6 million. Sold.
Awesome. That's a steal.
Okay. So that's the end of grade B. So we are moving on to grade C. I have first on grade C, Vineet Kumar, and I believe he's from Detroit Titans. So Satish, if you want to show some light on him, you can. You know the most.
Let's see if Gamaji loves his team. I went for Sujan.
So you want me to introduce him, Vijay, or
Yeah.
you're just
No, well, what I had written is on a team with a small roster, he'll surely play in the playoffs and he'll get plenty of opportunities to sizzle with the ball. But I don't know much about his batting, so I really couldn't make any judgment call on that.
So he won't bat though. He generally complete his 5 overs quota, and he is now one of the highest wicket taker from our team. He's getting wickets here and there, like 2-3 wickets on average.
Okay. So you know your team and you know your player. If you feel he's worth the money, it's your call.
Okay, so in that case, the first chance is being given to game changers. 1 million base price, Vineet Kumar.
No, we're going to pass.
Okay, I had a pass. Neospirants, 1 million, Vineet Kumar.
Yeah, we're going to pass as well.
Which comes back to Blistering Barnacles, 1 million, Vineet Kumar.
We'll pass for now. Maybe we can make a note of him and come back again.
Okay, that's 3 passes straight, so I'm moving on. The next player is Rahul Shivapuje from Indus. Viju?
Yeah, so Rahul Shivapuje, he has made a name for himself, and the way he has made a name for himself is being absolutely a money player. And he's classified as a bowler, but if you ask me, he's a money player. He's grace under pressure. He's the poor man's Pradeep Butta, because if he was on a team like Safaris, he would be the rich man's Pradeep Butta. But the difference in a rich man's Pradeep Butta and a poor man's Pradeep Butta depends upon which team you play upon. So you can go and figure that. He's an incredible value pick for fantasy teams and real life teams because he comes there and he can bat extremely well. And almost every game I see him taking 3-4 wickets. So I expect a good bid for him.
Okay, given that said, the first shot is being given to Neospirants. Base price 1 million for Rahul Shivapuje.
Yeah, we're going to probably pass on this. See
Okay,
what
pass.
others do.
Blistered Barnacles. Rahul Shivapuje, 1 million.
We'll go with the base price is what I'm thinking. Chetan, Vijay, and Mahesh. Are you guys okay with it?
Yeah. We have to bid for him now.
Yeah, we'll go with the base price.
Yeah, I hear a base price from Blistering Barnacles, 1 million. The game changes, 1 million.
Well, Chanakya and Brahma, I'll rely on you.
I think based on the players' availability on that day, right? Okay. So he will be playing 11 and he will get the full quota 5 overs. And he will be the main bowler also. I think Dinesh and Praveen, Bangera, and these guys are not available on the day because of the 40 match. So we'll go to your call.
Agreed. Agreed, KK. Same thing from my side as well.
Hey, at this point, at least, I think I'm going to give a pass.
Okay, so that's a pass. So I have an offer for 1 million. Neospirants, there's an offer for 1 million.
Do you guys, Satish bhai, do you guys feel we should try to get
No, I think we have a bowler already.
Yep.
And there are many bowlers in the mix.
Okay. Yep, we're going to pass then.
Okay, in that case, Blistering Barnacles, there's a 2 pass for this price. Sold for 1 million Rahul Shivapuje to Blistering Barnacles. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the last player for Grade C, we have Kapil Chowdhury from Strikers. Viju?
Active.
Yeah, Parthiv knows better about Kapil Chowdhury than I know about Kapil Chowdhury. But Parthiv, you want to take this, or you want me to do what I've been doing?
Yeah, I can go for it. Yeah, so Kapil has been kind of the pillar for Strikers for so long. He's been kind of a player who I can rely on with both bat and ball. His fitness is an issue. in the last 2 years, but he basically makes sure he bowls his full quota of overs. And I think he's one of the better off spinners in DCL with the DCL ball, and he's always amongst the wickets. And if you see his track record with both bat and ball, he's always amongst the runs and the wickets. So I would say a total value add. You can be rest assured he's going to be available. DCL is his primary responsibility, and he's one of the think tanks in strikers. So he's going to be there on the field.
Okay, thank you so much, Patu. So the offer is for 1 million, and the first person to get a shot is Blistering Barnacles. Kapil Chaudhary, 1 million. Gaba, do I hear an offer from you?
What do you
Kappa
guys
is
think?
evaluating
Yeah, I'm just checking my sheet.
Yeah, I think we already got 2 bowlers, right? So I think we can.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that at this point we have 2 bowlers already on our board, so let's have a pass on him.
Okay, I take a pass. And moves to game changes. 1 million. No one has bid yet. Kapil Chaudhary. Okay, got a second pass. Comes back to the captain of Kapil Chaudhary. Neospirants.
Yep.
No one has bid yet.
We'll bid for him. 1 million.
1 million is the base price, and that's the bid. So Blistering Barnacles, there's an offer right now. 1 million. Kapil Chaudhary.
Kabaji, between Kapil and Rahul Shivpujay, if both are going for 1 million, then you already got your player.
Yeah, I think we still have pass on Kapil.
Okay, I got a second pass. Neospirants. I'm sorry, game changes. 1 million is the offer from the Neospirants.
We went thinking about it because Kapil at his base price is too good a player. So
you know one thing.
Go ahead. You said something, Viju?
Yeah, I was just saying that Partha will go for it.
Well, I think we're going to go for Kapil. 1.5.
Okay, I got an offer from game changers. 1.5. Neospirants.
First 10 overs, Vinod and Kapil. So make sure.
Yep. But even if we hadn't bid for it, those guys are going to bowl their 5 overs each.
And Ajit and Akash opening.
1.5 million. Neospirants.
Okay. Samish bhai, Satish, keep
guys, they are playing outside the ground here. Like, come on, bid somebody.
I feel we have a lot of money to aggressively bid on others. Parthiv, if we get Kapil, that increases our chances. But again,
Guys,
you will know better.
Everybody has the same remaining budget.
Yeah, I'll let you pick this one.
Yep, I will go for the next bid, 1.5.
No, 1.5.
It's already at 1.5.
Oh, 1.5. Sorry, I'll go for the next bid. $2 million.
Okay, 2 million. Circling back to Blistering Barnacles, 2 million.
No, Gabaji, yeah, I think Gaba is already passed. I think that's why he's keeping quiet.
Sorry. Yeah, still pass.
Okay. Game changes, 2 million.
We're going to skip pass.
Okay, in that case, Neosprints 2 million sold for Kapil Chaudhary.
Awesome.
Okay, that's the end of round 2. So we got done with 18 players. Do you guys think we need a short break, like 2 to 3 minutes, or we can continue?
No, we can continue. At least I can continue. If I can continue, you guys who are much younger than me should be able to continue.
Unless the main auctioneer needs a break, I think we can continue.
Kind of, but that's okay. Okay, so moving back, next grade A, we have interesting player.
Sanjay, if you need a break, I can fill in for you while you take the break. So if that's the reason, then that's fine.
You have the sheet, right?
Just tell me who the player is the next.
I can say.
Okay. Yeah, he'll say that's fine. So you go ahead and take a break, and then I'll. Yes. Yeah.
So next is a grade A player who is going to do everything, opening bowling, opening batting. He's going to be there on scoreboard everywhere. Saran Raj. So from Pokris. So
all right. If you ask me, he's the Pokri's best player. That's what I've written down in my notes. That he's the Pokri's best player, and he's finally going to get paid big bucks today. That's what I'm guessing, because when I said Saran Raj Balasubramaniam was the Pokri's best player, some people scoffed at me for that high praise. I guess we'll find out today if he is Pokri's best player, because money talks. And after the draft, I'll be surprised if Saran Raj is not the Pokri's highest paid player. And I think he's going to be the Pokri's highest paid player by a mile. And if that happens, trust me, I'm going to be scoffing at those guys who scoffed at me. So let's the bidding process start. And do you know who it goes to, Saran Raj?
it's game changers.
Game changers, you get your first crack at Saran Raj.
Yeah, I mean, KK, I think we'll make it quick for you. Definitely a power player, as Viju said, opens the batting, bowls for sure, fields in the deep, he'll get catches. I think he's points in the bank for us. Your call.
But I think we're going to start with 6.5 million.
All right, 6.5 million, and it goes over to Parthiv and company.
Yeah, I think Samish bhai, Satish, I think I feel like we should probably bid for him, because he's value add in both bat, ball, and the field.
Yep, we can bid for him.
Okay.
I think he, as Viju said, he's going to be the biggest Pokri player.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We will go for the next bid. What's the bid now? 6.5?
6.5 was the previous bid, so you'll have to bid at least 7.
Yep.
How much are you bidding?
8. We'll go with 8.
Yeah, he's going to 8, and it's over to you, Gaba. And I'm not giving you advice at this point.
You can give Viju, that's fine. You guys have to give the money, that's it.
Yeah. Gaba, 8 million is the bid.
Yeah.
What's your this thing?
So I think
Chetan and Mahesh,
there is no brainer about Saran. Let's take it to the double digit. 10 million is what I'm thinking. All are in?
Yeah, so go for it.
Yep.
I'm in.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Which is
10,
why 10
is that your 10 million? All right, 10 million over to you, KK. $10 million is the bid from Distinct Barnacles.
Well, we're going to go for 11 million.
All right. So 11 million is the bid. Over to you, Parthiv. 11 million.
I think we are going to pass this round.
11 million is passed, and over to you, Gabaji. 11 million is the bid. Distinct Barnacles. You guys want to up it? You want to
We'll go
pass?
1 million more, 12 million.
12 million from Gaba. Over to you, KK.
For 12 is a steal, guys. Come on.
Yes, we can increase KK.
What's that?
12.5.
12.5 from KK. So over to you, Parthiv.
He's still a pass.
It's still a pass, and over to you.
We'll make it 13.
13 million from this thing, and I see that KK's face turned dark. KK, please, 13 million is the bid.
No, I'm looking at Gabaji's expressions, and then that's how I'm smiling.
Oh, all right. So, do you want to meet and beat, or you want to quit?
14 million.
14 million from this thing. Parthiv, are you in? Out? If you're out, I'm straight away going to Gaba. That's why.
Parthiv, no more strikers or GLCC. You have to take someone else.
Where are you?
What do you feel, Satish? Really quickly, do we want to bid 14? What is it?
Yeah,
14.5.
Satish, you know very well Saran Raj's value.
14.
Come on, man. You guys, 14
How much
million.
is
14
that?
million. It's right now he's going at 14 million.
Let's go with minimum.
And
Okay, 14.5.
14.5, 14.5,
Yeah,
going once,
there you
it's
go.
going to Gabaji. There you
15.
go, Gabaji. See,
We'll make it
15 million for 15 million, 15 million. Mr. KK, what are you watching, buddy? Are you ready to meet and beat? Please.
We'll go for 16.
16 million. 16 million. Partha,
Wow.
you got the courage to go for more?
Partha, opening batsman, opening bowler. We will do for
Or is
sure.
it all or is it all chatting behind the stumps? Is that all you're capable of doing? Come on, man.
I want to be smart because I know we have still a couple of players to go, so I don't know whether I should.
That Guju blood is coming out. You're very, very tight with money. Come on, let's go.
Satish, what do you say? I'm going to rely on my advisor. Do we want to pass on the right
Is
now,
this
or do you want
is this for Saran? How much?
Oh,
Saran.
The going rate is 16. See, the difference is now,
million.
Sanjay Langon is not pushing it. I'm pushing the man.
I think that's too much.
Satish, agree?
Satish,
Yeah,
you know Saran
I
very well.
I know he is still worth it, but looking at the other players now, we need to take a pass.
Okay, let's
Right,
pass on this
so
one.
pass. So Gabaji, at this point, it comes to you, and so now the question is, what do you want to do?
16.5 is the current
And
bid,
so,
right? Did you?
At this point, I mean, you might want to take a look at your counselors, what they are saying.
I would
17 million is what I'm
Indirectly
thinking.
saying, ask him.
17
What
million.
is that again? 17 million. You are going for 17 million.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
17 million from Gaba. Over to you, KK.
17.5.
17.5. Over to you, Partha.
Till a pass.
You're done. Too rich for your blood. You're out.
Too rich.
All
Too
right,
much rich. Too much.
Yeah. So it's coming to you, Gabaji.
I think I would like to stop. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's pass for now, Satish bhai. We'll see.
Mahesh, your opinion? I didn't see any this thing.
I would still go for it, but I'll leave it to you, Satish. We already had one. I think we had Teja already covered, so I think I'll leave it to you, Satish.
Okay, we will pass on him, Viju bhai.
So 17.5, and it is going to KK's team.
Yeah, game changer.
All right, 17.5, and it has
His
gone
match.
to Game Changers. Congrats, Game Changers. You got your man, 17.5. And so, is that the highest? Well, yeah, I think still Ravi Teja is the highest in terms of monetary valuation.
Yeah.
All right,
Satya,
so
you can, right? After round 2, you have not displayed the budgets. Can you take a minute and just bring it up for once?
So
yeah, who All right. While we are doing that, our next player on the list is Amarendra Nuwala, and this is going to be another scorcher, right? 17.5. After 17.5, what's our budgets looking like? 72 million remaining for.
Neo Strain
What's that
71 and Game Changer 56.5 remaining. But
All
they
right,
have
so
6 players selected. They have 5 and.
All right.
Abba, you
Okay.
have to come on, more players.
Yes, we will.
All right. All right. Yeah. So let's go to this thing. The next player on the list is Amarendra Nuwala, and he's the player being offered after Saran Raj, another grade A player. He's got the nickname DCL Bahubali, and there is a reason for that. He has been absolutely tearing up the record books and setting them on fire with his blazing bat. If any DCL player can hit a century in the playoffs, I think the best chance for that is going to come from Amarendra Nuwala's bat. And then my bet is DCL Bahubali might become DCL Godzilla. So I think it is going first to Parthiv's team. Amarendra Nuwala over. Yep, Amarendra Nuwala on the board.
Yep, we'll definitely go for the bid, 5 million, the base.
All right, he has bid the base price, and he has shown that he's starting at the very low end. But I think Gabaji, I think you can safely go into the double digits and not waste people's time, because this is a guy who's going to get double digits no matter what.
Guys, leading scorer. You have to pick him. Come
He's
on.
he's a leading batsman in DC.
I would let's go start with 8. Let's see
8 million. All right,
KK wants to
Gaba
go to
is
the double digit.
yeah. All right, KK, over to you. 8 million is the bid. It has jumped from 5 to 8. Please spare everybody this thing and just go straight.
No, I'll ask Chanakya because in playoffs, I don't think Amar is going to bowl.
Yeah, Amar is not going to bowl, but I think from a batting perspective, his strike rate, his boundaries and all, KK, I think he's always at the top of that Cricket Club's points list for sure. I think we should definitely go for him. Too big of a player to leave.
Sixers will give more points.
Yep. 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. All right, over to the next person.
The next, yep,
this is Parthiv.
We'll go with 9.
9 million. Gabaji.
We'll go at 10.
All right, Gabaji is on 10. Over to you, KK. All right, hurry it up, KK.
Yeah, 10.5.
10 million. 10.5 million from KK. Over to you, Parthiv. 10.5. 10.5.
11.
11 million from Parthiv. Over to you, Gabaji. 11 million.
We'll go 12.
12.
I'm going to give it a pass.
12 million.
All right, 12 million. And so right now, Parthiv has it at 12 million. Over to you. Who's that? Parthiv, you have stopped at 12 million, right?
No, it was
no.
Satish.
Okay. It was Gaba at 12 million. Parthiv, the bid is 12.5. 12.5 million. 12.5. Gabaji, over to you.
We will pass on 12.5. I think we should look for someone else. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. So KK, over to you. 12.5 is the winning bid at this point.
Well, we're going to pass.
Pass. And Gaba, you're passing. Then I'm going to sell it to Parthiv.
Yeah, we'll still pass.
Yeah. All right. So Parthiv, it's sold to you for 12.5. Amarendra Nuwala, your DCL ka Bahubali is yours for 12.5 million.
Nice.
Parthiv, we have our batsmen now. I think we can't go for any more batsmen.
Yep. All right. So now let's go to Sanjay. Sanjay, you are back in the call or not yet?
I am back in the call, but Viju, I would like you to finish this round. Go ahead and finish it up.
All right. So the next person is Shahnawaz Ahmed from Glatz. He's another grade A player. And if you ask me, he bats, he bowls, and he's going to be a very busy man for Glatz. Glatz are ultra dependent on what Shan does. And he's probably got one of the best strike rates in DCL history. Satya, if he's smart, he will jump on Shan's broad shoulders and ride him all the way in the playoffs until Glatz reach the promised land. That's probably how I would take it. But we'll start with the opening bid for Satish Gaba and Blistering Barnacles.
Yeah, Vijubhai, I think as Sanjay mentioned that we are out of time and we're running out of time. So let's not waste people's time. We'll start with 10 million.
Yes. 10 million straight away is gone with a double-digit bid, and it's going to KK. KK?
Chanakya? Brahma?
So, I mean, definitely a big-time player, KK. Is he going to play the PQF, though, the first 3 quarters? I mean, Glatz has a huge roster and super team. Is he going to play? I mean, Satya, I'm looking for any facial expression from your side so that we can pick it up. But I mean, that would be the only factor, KK.
If I say it's going to be for everybody, right? So it's okay.
Yeah, I think Sean only played 2 games in F40. I don't even think he qualified. So it's our call. What's the current bid?
10 million is the current bid. 10 million.
So Chanakya and Brahma.
I missed something, KK.
Your call, KK, from my side.
Yeah. Shahnawaz Ahmed, currently at 10 million. Do we want to raise?
Your call, KK, on this. So not sure, right? He will play for on the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Risk to take, but I mean, if he plays, he's definitely going to get us the points. It's as simple as that.
But
I would say
I think
10
we're going to pass this now.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, KK passes over to you, Partha. 10 million for Shanawaz Ahmed.
Okay. My advisors, what do we want to do? Want to go for it? I think he's
I
definitely
think
value
Shan
adding.
opens batting, he opens bowling. I would go for him.
Yep. All right. We will bid the next one. 11 million.
11 million from Partha. Over to you, Gabaji. 11 million for Shanawaz Ahmed.
12 million.
12 million from Gabaji. Over to you, KK.
We're still going to pass.
Pass. All right, Partha, it's up to you. The call is in your this thing. 12 million is the asking rate right now.
Mostly he's going to play, guys. Come on.
Yep. I think we'll
Not
go
mostly.
with
Give
the
us
next
100%.
12.5. We'll go with 12.5.
He's also a keeper.
Yeah, with the exception that he's not been keeping much, right?
But he is.
Viju doesn't want us to
12.5.
bid anymore.
Okay.
All right. So, what's the winning rate right now?
12.5.
12.5.
12.5. Gabaji, you want to go?
Yeah, we'll go 13.
Not go.
Yeah, let's
13
go.
million from 13 million from Gabaji. Over to you, KK. You're passing still.
This was still passing.
It's passing from KK, and so over to you, Partha. 13 million is the rate going.
Yep. We'll go with 13.5.
13.5, and over to you, Gabaji.
Go 14.
14 million from Gabaji. Partha, KK, unless you want to jump in, you let me know. Otherwise, I'm going straight to KK. Sorry, to Partha.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Partha, it's over to you. 14 million.
What do you guys think? Keep me honest here, the advisors. Don't.
Let's do 14.5. If they want to go over
Okay.
it, they can take him.
Oh, okay. Let's go 14.5.
14 and a half. Gabaji, it's 14 and a half.
Now I'm a little concerned about the budget. What do you guys
You
suggest
have
here?
plenty of money, Satish.
We'll spend on you, Samish.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Gabaji,
I'm
you'll
not
be
sure
going
if
now
some-
for 14 and a half million. You'll have to meet 15 and above. It's your call.
I think we should pass. That's what I'm thinking. If all are on board.
Yeah, I'm
all right,
on board. Samish Bhai is just trying to bump it up. I feel.
Yeah. Mahesh, you're good with the pass?
Yeah, Vijay, I'm good with that pass.
Yeah. So Vijay
All
will go
right.
for
So
pass.
I pass. KK, final pass here. You're passing?
Pass.
15 million. All right. It's going to Partha. Going once, going twice. Sold for Partha Mehta and Neosporins for 15 million.
14.5.
14.5. Sorry. All right. 14.5 million. All right. So Sanjay, it's over to you. I'll let you go from here.
Okay, guys.
Thank you so much, Viju.
But
So
you
moving on.
cannot bid more batsmen. One more batsman. You are maxing out on that.
No, Shan
This
is
one is an all-rounder.
Sean is
all-rounder,
all-rounder,
right?
but I'm saying you picked 4. You're bidding
Yeah,
for another batsman. That's a max. Okay, that's what is.
Yeah.
No, we won't anymore.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Grade B player. We have Jashwant Dharmavarapu from MCC Miles. I can throw the light. Jashwant is the first centurion of DCL 2022. He's a very good batsman at the top order, and he's also a bowler. I'm not sure what he's been listed as, but he's been good form this year. So with that being said, he is 4th. So the offer starts at 3 million with game KK.
Well, we will pass. Sanjay.
Okay, that's a pass from KK. Partha, 3 million.
Yeah, we are going to take a pass as well.
Okay, that's a pass. Bliston Barnacles, 3 million.
We are also going pass on.
Okay, that's a pass from all the 3. So moving on to the next player, Pradeep Kondareddy from Troy Hawks. Viju?
Yeah, so Pradeep Kondareddy from Troy Hawks. If you ask me, Sanjay, I was just looking at it. In my estimate, he is one of DCL's most improved batsmen. In 2019, in 11 innings, he scored 73 runs, all right? In 2021, in 10 innings, he scored 128 runs. But in 2022, in 10 innings, he has scored 235 runs. Now, that is what I called a stratospheric improvement. And I think in Michigan Cup, he won the Best Batsman Award, if I'm not mistaken. So his batting has been lights out. So he has improved leaps and bounds as a batsman. Playing on the Troy Hawks team, I think he goes around 2 down or 3 down and critical position, and he has been batting very well. So I think he's going to get a lot of bits.
Okay, with that said, we are giving the first shot to Partha. New Aspirants, 3 million.
Yeah, we're going to pass on this and hold off and see where the bidding is going.
Liston Barnacles.
We will start with the base price.
Okay, 3 million is the bet. Game Changers, 3 million.
He's one of the top batsmen in Michigan, KK. I'm not sure. Haven't seen him in the playoffs before, but not sure what his performance is going to be like. But maybe we can go for him at this point in time.
I think we're going to raise the bid slightly, 3.5 million.
Okay, 3.5 million. Circling back to New Aspirants.
We'll do 5 million.
Okay, 5 million is the bet from New Aspirants. Liston Barnacles, 5 million for Pradeep Kundireddy.
We'll go 5.5.
5.5. Game Changers, 5.5 is the bet.
We'll go with 6 million.
6 million, 6 million. New Aspirants, we have a 6 million offer.
I think we are going to pass.
That's a pass from New Aspirants. Liston Barnacles, 6 million.
What do you guys think?
Let's pass.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if he is in form, but I'm not sure. Playoff, the last whatever the playoff I have seen on the DCL, he was not scoring. Little confused here.
Yeah, he's been playing consistent in all other tournaments, and he scored a lot of runs, and especially with the strike rate that he has, he'll get a lot of points. I'm just thinking more about the budget that we have.
Okay, let's pass on him then.
Okay, that's the 2 passes in a row, which means Game Changers got him for 6 million.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Game Changers. And moving on to the next player I have in line. Oh, he is a good player. I have Ali Abbas from Sterling Strikers. Viju?
Yeah, so the Ali Abbas from Sterling Strikers is the second centurion person to hit a century in DCL this season. I've seen him bat, and he's a fantastic batsman. He's a treat to watch while batting. He also has the highest score in DCL this season, which is 114 runs in 69 balls. His strike rate is amazing. Ali Abbas will be rolling in money, I guess, after this auction is over. For me, he's not Ali Abbas or as in AA, rather he is quadruple A, as in amazing, affluent Ali Abbas, the boss. So the boss is on the clock.
Okay, with that said, we are starting off this with Liston Barnacles. What's your offer? 3 million base price.
We will just wait for now, Sanjay. We'll pass on it.
Moving on. Game Changers, 3 million. It's the base price, known as well.
There are no bids yet, right, Sanjay?
No bids yet.
Well, we're going to go with the base price.
Okay, 3 million base price from Game Changers. New Aspirants.
I think we'll pass for now.
Okay, that's a pass. Liston Barnacles, 3 million from Game Changers.
What do you guys suggest? I see some conflict maybe with that 40.
Yeah, probably we can. There is a good chance that he might play 40, but 3.5 is. I mean, with the current rate, probably we can go with 4 right now.
No, we have 3.
3 was
Three
the
is the
last.
last.
Three. Yeah, probably in that case, 3.5.
Vijay,
Do I hear a
you are
3.5?
on
Do I hear a 3.5?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm confused because
Satish, you have 9 million on average left, man. You can buy him. He's
no,
a
I
good
just do
player.
not want to feel a spot.
And
where I
Viju
might
was
get
telling me,
extra.
good Jew, they have spent like the least amount of money.
They're waiting for Sachin to come into auction.
There is
We are
no
just
such
waiting. We are just waiting for submission, KK.
You will be wasting your money there.
So do I have an offer for 3.5 million, Satish Gaba?
I think we should go for 3.5.
I think we should go for 3.5.
Okay, I'll go with my team. 3.5.
A new offer, 3.5 from Blister Barnacle. So that moves on to Game Changers, 3.5.
Well, at this point, Chanakya.
I mean, I'm not sure about his F40 commitments and others, but I mean, he's been a top 5 scorer across any league that he plays. So especially in T-ball, your call, KK. I think 3.5.
We are going to raise it by a little bit. We're going to go to 4 million.
Okay, 4 million is the new offer. Neosprints, 4 million.
We're going to pass. We've got enough batsmen.
Pass, Blister Barnacles, 4 million. Gaba?
I just went with Chetan and Mahesh at this time. Whatever you guys say. I'm not much confident at this point, but
I'm not sure about F40 commitments, but still, I think it's a tough call because we already risked with Arjun. So I'll leave it to you, Satish. Take the bold call.
Yes, it's your call, Satish. I mean, I think you're going to have a problem.
So
What I know is
current
that
bid is
he
4,
won't
right?
play F40.
Yes, 4 million is the current bid.
Let's go with 4.5.
Okay, that's a 4.5 bid from Blister Barnacles. Game Changers, 4.5. Oh, sorry. It was the 9th player. So, okay, yeah, 4.5.
Well, I think we'll go for the next bid. 5 million.
Okay, 5 million. Neosprints, we have a new offer, 5 million.
No, yeah.
Okay,
I think.
Okay, Blister Barnacles, 5 million.
Gaba, at this stage, pass it because.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because
we'll
I think. Yeah, because F40 is going to be a problem.
Okay, I hear a pass from Gaba. I need a confirmation.
Yes, pass on.
Okay, so 2 passes straight. Ali Abbas sold to Game Changers for 5 million. Moving on. So that's grade C starting now. The first person is Arun Dinakaran from Pokiris. Viju?
Yeah, I don't know how he ended up in grade C, but let me tell you, I'm in awe of that amazing shot he hit against Troy Hawks. If somebody wants to go and see it, it's over number 18.5. It was one hell of an incredible shot. It is the game against Troy Hawks. For that shot alone, if you ask me, he deserves a couple of million. I already spoke it on the primetime show, and many went and watched this. That video alone has got 535 views when I saw it last. So this is a very attacking batsman. So I think on a Pokeries team where the batting is a little suspect, this guy brings tremendous value there. So I'm suspecting he'll go for some money.
Okay, thank you so much, Viju. So starting off with Game Changers, 1 million. Arun Dinakaran. Okay. Neosprints, 1 million.
We're going to pass.
Blister Barnacles, 1 million.
Satish battery is down, probably.
Yes,
okay, go ahead.
You want to cover? Yeah, go ahead. I did not do my homework. Go ahead.
Yeah,
we would like to pass on it as well.
Okay, so I had 3 straight passes. So no more offers on Arun Dinakaran. Is that clear? Okay, yep. I heard 3 passes. So now moving on to the next player, I have Abhishek Verma. Viju, you want to take this?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think
Actually, it's Gaba's player, so Gaba can say about Abhishek best.
So
Gaba, you want
Abhishek,
to take Abhishek or you want me to cover Abhishek? I mean, it's your player, so you know him very well.
yeah. So Abhishek is consistently scoring run from the like half of the season, and he is the big player of playoff. So he is always going good on the playoff, and he does wicket keeping as well. So he is one of the finest, and he will definitely bat. So he is our 15 overs after 15 over better.
Thank you so much, Gabaji. So the offer starts at 1 million to Neosprints.
We'll pass.
Okay, that's a pass. Bliston Barnacles, 1 million.
I think yeah, we should go for him.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
for
go
base
with base
price, 1 million.
Okay, the base price 1 million stands, and then that's the one bid I have. So game changes 1 million. Abhishek Verma.
Well, I think we are going to pass on.
Okay, that's a pass. So moving back again to Partha, 1 million.
No, I think we are going to
So that's
pass.
two passes straight. Bliston Barnacles gets Abhishek Verma for 1 million. Sold. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And then next player, last player, I mean, the next player on the C category for this round is Javed Ahmed. I think he's from Canton 11. Would you?
Yeah, Javed Ahmed, if you ask me, can bowl well and he can hold one end up when he's batting. But my gut feeling, Sanjay, is with Canton 11 poised to miss the playoffs unless they upset Sterling Strikers. This draft may not do justice to any Canton 11 player. Forget Javed Ahmed. Any Canton 11 player is probably going to be probably frozen out of the bidding process, is what I'm guessing. We'll find it out for sure when you offer Canton 11's skipper, Javed Ahmed. Let's see what happens.
Bliston Barnacles, you get the first call, 1 million.
I think, as Vijay was mentioning, right, it's tough for Canton 11 to go through the playoff is what I'm thinking. So I'll pass on.
Okay. Game changes. Do we have an offer?
We're going to skip as well, Sanjay.
Okay. Neospirants, do we have an offer for Javed Ahmed?
No, we're going to pass.
Okay, that's a 3 passes straight. So that's the end of third round, guys. Do you guys want to see the spreadsheet?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
So we have Bliston Barnacles. They got 5 players so far. They need to get 7 more, and the remaining budget they have is 71 million.
Riju, are you going to take this fake money and go home? What are you doing?
Neospirant.
Parthiv, let me tell you something. If Arjun Ajbani plays Rahul Chaupuje, I think is the broad daylight robbery. Okay, that's exactly what it is. We got him for 1 million. It was daylight robbery. And Abhishek Verma, I think for 1 million, we are going to be laughing and rolling our way into the bank.
Okay, Neospirants, they have got 7 players so far. They need to get 5 more players, and they still have 44.5 million in their bank. Game Changers, on the other hand, they have got the most number of players right now, 8 players. They need to get 4 more, and they still got 45.5 million in the bank. Great bidding, guys. Great job. So moving on to the next set, which is Grade A, where it gets interesting. So this time I have the next player up for auction is Raza Ali, and from Sterling Strikers. Did you buy?
Yeah, so Raza Ali, if you ask me, he's Samish Kilam to a lesser extent because he picks up a lot of wickets. The only guy I know who picks more wickets than Raza Ali is Samish himself. So Raza Ali bowls, and he bowls his full quota most of the time. Raza Ali bats well, and he is always batting up the order. He's rightly classified in category A in terms of his weekly production. I'm just curious to see how much moolah Raza is going to command in this fantasy draft. That's what I'm curious about.
Thank you so much, Vijay. So that gives the first opportunity strike at Game Changers for 5 million base price.
Well, we're going to go with the base price.
Okay, 5 million, that's the standard. Okay, that's your bid. Okay, Neospirants, we have a 5 million offer on Raza Ali.
Sorry, what is the bid?
No, Neospirants.
We will start.
No, Neospirants. So there is already an offer from. Okay. So
We'll
next
go-
part is for.
Yeah, we'll go with the next bid, 7 million.
Okay, Partha goes 7 million. So Gabaji 7 million last offer.
We'll go 7.5.
7.5. Circling back. KK.
Well, 8 million.
8 million from KK. Partha.
I think
8
Satish
from
Bhai,
KK.
Satish.
I think we can still go for him.
Yeah.
Nine,
Satish, do you think?
8 mil from KK.
All right, we'll go to the next one. 9 million.
9 million from Partha. Gabaji 9 million from Partha.
9.5. We'll go
9.5 million. 9.5 million. KK.
We will pass.
Okay, that's a pass from KK. Partha 9.5 million from Gaba.
10 million.
10 million from Partha. Gabaji.
No, at this point, I'm thinking to pass. What do you guys say?
Yeah, I think so, Gabaji. I think you should let it pass and let Parthiv have him.
Okay, no, still okay. If I have to hear it from Gabaji.
Yeah, so we'll pass on.
Thank you, Gaba. KK, 10 million from Partha.
Well, I think Chanakya, do you think we should go higher?
I think we might have enough all-rounders in our team, but definitely kind of a Mr. Points type of player. Conflicted a bit here. Your call, KK.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. So for 10 million, I think Razal is a steal. But I think I'll pass it.
Okay, so that's straight two passes. So Partha, your team Neospirants got Raza Ali for 10 million. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Next player I have on the line is Sahesh Vasan, Detroit Titans. I have Gaba. Gaba, you want to throw some light?
So I will not aggregate, but I'm playing DCL from a long period of time, and I would proudly say that Sahesh is one of the finest all-rounder, left-hand fast bowler all-rounder that we have in our round, and he plays all the tournaments, playing finals from long and winning almost 80% final that he has played has won. So I have actually, if you ask from the Titan side, I have a hell lot of hope from him to perform on the pre-quarter final and going forward. So that is what is the introduction from my side.
Thank you, Gaba. So that gives the first shot to our partner, Neospirants, 5 million base price.
I think we probably want to hold off and see where the bid goes.
So that's a pass. Okay, blistering barnacles. You get a shot now. Gabaji, 5
We'll
million.
go with the 4 million bid.
I mean, you are increasing it by 4, so it's 9.
No, sorry, he's already grade A, right? We'll go with 6 million.
Grade A. Okay, 6 million is the call. Okay, that's okay. Next is KK, 6 million.
So there is only one bid currently, right?
Yes, that's a 6 million bid.
Okay, I'll defer to Chanakya and Brahma.
Yeah, I mean, I've played with Sahesh Bhai as well. Definitely money in the bag for us if we can get him. I think we should go for it. Either way, Gaba Bhai and Viju have a lot of money left in their bag, so I think we should compete with them for it.
Well, we're going to raise it by 500,000.
So 6.5 I'm hearing from KK. So Partha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to pass.
Doing?
We're going to pass right now.
Gaba and Mahesh and Chetan, can you take a look at your quick spreadsheet and the remaining number of players? I think this is important to do a gut check here as to how many all-rounders we need to have and where Sahesh looks at, because we have the money and at this point we can probably get whichever player we want. So just do a quick mathematical check. I think
left.
rather than blindly upping up the bid.
No, Viju, I was
just trying to buy time.
Auctioneer, aren't they on the clock?
Yeah, I mean, are we?
At this point, we're everyone on the clock. So.
Okay. All right, Chanakya, we'll pass. If you want us to be on the clock, we can say pass.
Yeah, Baji, I have a 6.5 million offer for Sahesh Vasan.
Yeah. So Gaba, you guys had a quick look, right? So as long as you're comfortable with what you're doing, and it doesn't scrimp your rest of your plans, then you should be good with whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
And a
you're
half.
right. Because we have,
We
we
need
can
play.
still take a one more bid, Vijay. 7 million.
7 million. 7 million is the call from Bliston Barnacles. KK, 7 million.
Well, 7 million. Brahma, yes or no?
No.
Let's pass.
Okay, that's a pass from KK. So that's 7 million. Moving on to, it was KK. So new experience, 7 million on the cards.
No, we're going to still pass.
2 straight passes. Sakesh wasn't sold to Bliston Barnacles for 7 million.
No, game changers, right?
No. Game changers passed.
Okay.
No, we bid.
Gaba got for
Okay.
7 million.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So we have the last player for grade A in this section.
How much was Red sold?
7 million.
7 million. Okay. Okay.
Next, we have a grade A player, the last player for grade A on this round, Hemant Kumar Chelvaya from GLCC. I would say either Viju.
Parthiv.
No,
He's
Viju,
getting up now.
Yeah.
Maybe
You want to-
Samish, you might want to throw light.
He's a money player, man. He's going to get to bat, bowl. He feels well, so I would bid for him.
Thank you so much, Samish bhai.
He's an all-rounder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the list here whether he's an all-rounder or not. So
He's a bowler.
He's listed as a bowler. Okay.
Yes.
Even better.
Okay, so we have Bliston Barn. Gabaji, you get the first strike. 5 million.
Yeah, we will raise it by a million, maybe 6 million.
6 million. So game changer, 6 million for Hemant.
6.5.
6.5 from KK. Neosporin, 6.5.
We'll go with the next bid, 7 million.
7 million. Bliston Barnacles, come on, get Hemant. 7 million.
Yeah, let's bid
you
7.5. Satish bhai.
So do I hear an offer from Gababai? 7 million was the last offer.
We'll go 7.5.
7.5. KK, 7.5 is the call.
8.
8 million. 8 million. Neosporins, there is an 8 million.
8.5.
8.5. Gababai, 8.5.
We'll pass and see.
Okay, that's a pass for 8.5. Game changers, there is an 8.5 from Partha.
9.5.
Okay, that's a 9.5 for Hemant from the team Game Changers. So Neosporins, 9.5. You are on mute, Partha.
We'll go 10.
10 million. 10 million. Gababai, 10 million. Bliston Barnacles, there's a 10 million.
We'll still wait, pass.
Okay, that's a pass. So moving back to KK, 10 million.
10.5.
10.5. Neosporins, 10.5.
We'll go with 11.
11 million. Gababai, 11 million.
We'll still pass.
Okay, that's a pass. KK, 11 million.
Well, we're going to raise it to 12 million.
Okay, that's a 12 million raise. Okay, 12 million. Partha, you can handle 12 million?
let me get my advice. What do you guys feel? 12 million? Is the current bid 12 million, right?
Yes, that's the last bid,
Yeah,
12 million.
he's still worth it, but we only have 34 million left. So it's your call, Parthiv.
Yeah, I think probably I want to pass because I think there are still 2-3 players we might have to go higher.
Okay, that's
Okay.
a
Yep, I think we'll pass.
pass. So comes back to Gababai. 12 million on the cards for Hemant Kumar Chelvaya.
Yeah, what do you guys say? I think this should still pass is what I'm thinking.
What are you going to do with $64 million, Satish?
We are waiting for your bid.
I won't go more than
He's
10 million,
waiting.
if that's what you are worried about.
He is going to get for base price. Nobody has money.
Vijay was talking about 61 million bid during the preparation, right? I think they're going to bid 61 on somebody.
The last bid will be 61.
Okay, do I have an offer?
We should pass on him is what I'm thinking. Vijay, any last word? You are on mute, Vijay.
How many bowlers do we have?
We already
Satya, can you tell us how many bowlers do we have?
We already
Two.
got two
You
bowlers.
have 2 batsmen, 2 bowler, 2 all-rounder.
I'm out.
Okay. So do we have a better bowler than this we can get? Yeah, I think so,
that.
right? No. I'm asking Gaba. Gaba, do you have somebody else on mind who's better than Hemant Chalaway?
I do have.
Okay, you're okay. If you have, then it's up to you. How many bowlers do you have better than Hemant Chalaway?
Maybe
in your mind.
2 I would still pick, I believe.
Okay, because for me, Hemant Chalaway is a premium player. I think. How much budget do we have remaining?
You have 64K.
I think you can safely go for some more money.
12 million was the last call, Gaba.
Sanjay,
12.5 you can go.
Sanjay,
12.5 go. Gaba, you can go 12.5.
I'm not much convinced, Vijay, but
okay, then skip it. It's your call. Okay,
he's an all-rounder, wrongly categorized as a bowler.
Yeah,
Stats says he's a bowler. You did not give him batting.
He did not get the batting.
Your time is running out, Gaba bhai.
All right, Gaba bhai.
Yeah, we'll pass on him. We'll pass on him.
All right.
Okay, that's a straight 2 passes from Parthiv and as well as from Gaba bhai. So Hemant Chalaway has sold for 12 million to Game Changers. And I'm sorry, KK, you were trying to say something?
No, you need to take a time check and,
Yeah, I'm doing that. So
because I think the team is taking too much time.
Yeah, they have enough money. Penalty 2 million for them.
That's a steal, KK.
Congratulations, KK.
These blistering articles are not spending and just talking. Come on, put some money where you...
12 million for Hemant.
Okay, guys, next.
Okay, next player. Now we are moving to Grade B. The first player on Grade B is Amit Gowda.
Direct bid. No.
Direct bid. No more description, guys. Direct bid. And it starts with KK.
At this point, we're going to pass.
Pass on Amit. Parthiv?
We'll pass too.
Pass. Vijay? Gaba bhai?
What's the minimum bid?
3 million.
Yeah, pass on him.
Okay, I hear 3 straight passes. So Amit Gowda not sold. Moving to the next person, which is our Brahma Naidu Anala. Base price 3 million. We all know him very well. So I think for time considerations, we'll skip the description moving forward. Parthiv, it starts with you. 3 million. Brahma Naidu Anala.
I think we have enough batsmen. So right now, I'll probably pass right now.
Okay. Gaba bhai, Brahma Naidu Anala, 3 million base price.
We'll go for a bit, maybe 3.5.
Okay, 3.5. That's the start. KK, 3.5.
Brahma, what do you say?
Go with Max. Whatever you have with that.
Brahma will say put remaining budget whatever you have. Okay, 33 million.
Yeah, and Chanakya, I think Brahma is not able to take a judgment call there. So.
He's not being objective in this situation. Yeah, but your call, KK, at this point in time. I think though we might have enough batsmen in our squad. So just based on, Brahma I would have in my team any day, but for this DCL draft, maybe we have too many batsmen right now.
3.5 million.
We're going to skip on you, Brahma.
Okay, so that's a
Oh my God.
Back to Parthiv.
Brahma, this is when you hang up and leave.
3.5 million. 3.5 million. Parthiv, back to you.
We're going to pass.
So that's a 2 straight passes. So that means Gaba bhai gets Brahma Naidu for 3.5 million sold.
Wow.
Okay, moving on.
What a steal. What a steal. This is what we call a steal. This is how you steal people right in front of people's eyes.
Good steal. It's a very good steal.
Next.
Just to learn,
I think Sanjay needs to make sure that you don't get batting.
I am opening him every single game. Not changing. Even if you bid or not. Okay, moving on to the next player. We have next player, the last player for grade B. This one, Praveen Arikatla from Legends. So, and the start is from Gababai. You get the first shot. 3 million base price.
We'll pass on him as
Okay.
Again, it's a legend,
KK.
right? So we are still not sure.
KK, 3 million for Praveen Arikatla. No one has bid yet.
No, but at this point, I think we are going to skip.
Okay, that's a pass. Parthav, 3 million.
Yeah.
Praveen Arikatla.
I think I'm going to rely on Satish to make this call. Since he's so close advisor. What do you do?
Yeah, I would go to base now.
Okay. All right. We'll get it. We'll get Praveen at 3 million.
Okay, so that's the three. That's the bid. 3 million base price. Circling back to Gababai, 3 million is the bid. Praveen Arikatla.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Okay, KK, 3 million.
Well, I'll go to Chanakya and Brahma.
Pass. Okay. I think we have bowlers and.
Okay,
Yeah,
this time we'll pass.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pass. So I heard 2 straight passes, so which means it goes to Parthav.
That's our bid. So
okay, that's your bid. So you got. Congratulations. 3 million for Praveen Arikatla, sold to Neosprints. Okay, moving on, guys. We have the grade C, the last set of player for grade C. This is the last 3 players in grade C you could buy for $1 million. After this, your budget is all going high. The first player I have for the list is Pranith Nalapati. So that's from MCC Miles. If you don't know, he's primarily a bowler. I think he's listed as a bowler.
The bowler.
Okay, we start off with KK this time. 1 million base price.
What do you think, Chanakya? Or more Brahma to place on your team?
Yeah, I think Brahma can shed more light here.
I think we have bowlers, right? We already filled the bowlers quota.
Yeah, I think we have one more bowler left, but is he the one that we want to fill it up with is the question. So
We can pass.
Right, we're going to pass.
Okay, that's a pass from KK. So Parthav.
I think we're going to pass right now.
Okay, thank you. Gababai.
We will also pass on.
So that's a straight 3 passes. So Pranith not sold. Moving on to the next player, I have Hemant Bharadwaj. I'm confused which team he plays, but if you guys know it, you can start off.
ARCC.
RCC.
RCC. So Parthav, you get the first shot. 1 million base price.
Start off with the 1 million base price.
Okay, 1 million is the bid. Gababai.
We'll go 1.5.
1.5 from Gababai. KK.
Well, what's the current bid, Sanjay?
1.5. 1.5.
Good. Yeah, we're going to go for 2 million.
Okay, 2 million from KK. Parthav, 2 million from KK.
2.5.
2.5 from Parthav. Gababai, 2.5 was the last bid. 3 million. Okay, we have 3 million on the cards. KK.
We're going to go raise it by $500,000, Sanjay.
So 3.5 from KK. Parthav, 3.5.
I think Satish, we keep going.
Maybe one more.
Okay, 4 million.
4 million is the call. 4 million is the call. Gababai.
We'll pass.
Gababai, we should stop.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gaba, I heard. KK, 4 million.
Well, 4.5.
4.5 from KK. Parthav, that's a 4.5.
Okay, I think we pass.
Okay, that's a pass. So last chance for Gababai, 4.5.
Yeah, I think we'll give a shot. 5.
5 million is the new bid. 5 million from Gababai. KK.
Well, Chanakya.
Go, KK.
Sorry?
Go.
Go for
Right.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, 5.5.
Okay, 5.5. 5.5 from team Game Changers. Neosprints, 5.5.
Grade C highest money maker. Come on, guys.
5.5. 5.5.
He will be the highest points maker also, I'm sure.
5.5. I'm hearing. So 5.5.
Party, what do you think?
Yeah, we are going to pass right now.
Okay, Parthav has passed. Gababai, 5.5.
We'll go 6.
6 million from Gababai. KK, 6 million.
Am I raised higher?
Yes.
Yep, raised by half a million.
Yes.
6.5.
Yes.
6.5. New student, 6.5 is the new bid. Partha, 6.5.
So KRCC, right? Okay.
Pass, I guess. Partha. Okay, Gababai, 6.5.
We'll go 7.
7 million.
Gababai, where?
7 million.
Where is he going to get the opportunity there?
Yeah.
Michigan
He
opens.
That is why
for
actually I
the-
initially passed, because if you see the recent batting order, right, KRCC, I was following closely. Lately they have stopped sending him opening and cutting down his over also. So that is what I actually didn't want to chase him a lot, but
Okay, I heard an offer from Gababai for 7 million. KK, your offer, 7 million. Hemant Bharadwaj.
7.5.
7.5 million. Partha, are you guys in the contest? You guys want this? No.
But
Okay.
I really like how Satish and Viju faked that conversation.
Okay, 7.5.
Both don't want to bid. Keep
no.
Gababai, bleed KK dry. Bleed him dry. Push it, and let's bleed him dry. Let's wipe him out.
7.5.
You can see the you can see the uneasiness on KK's face.
8 is the bid. KK, 8
KK is like, this guy is my worst nightmare.
KK, 8 is the bid. You have an 8.
Well, Viju, if you're bad, I'm your dad.
Okay, come on.
8 million.
I think we're going to back out at this time.
So you don't want to bid anymore.
I'm not going for him from the right from the beginning, but Viju has so much passion for Hemant that we wanted to raise it from 1 to 8 million. We did that precisely. So happy with that.
Okay, 8 million. Okay. Are you taking a pass, KK? I need a verbal confirmation.
He's passing.
He has passed and he ran to the loo. Let me tell you that.
Okay, Partha, I want to ask you still 8 million.
Viju, you confused KK.
Partha, 8 million.
He doesn't know what hit him.
Okay, so sold to Blister Barnacles for 8 million. Hemant Bharadwaj. Okay, so here we go, guys. End of this round. You guys want to see the spreadsheet before we move on?
Yes, please.
Sure. Please.
No, the last player.
Oh, sorry. I missed it. I lost track. Sorry, guys. That's a 12. One more player from Grade C.
He will be unsold, guys. Come on.
Kshitij Batla. I'm sorry, I haven't heard this name before.
I think you can just ask all three of us, because I think Safari is probably not going to make playoffs.
Okay, so I remember the left-hand bowler. Okay, so you guys, anyone interested?
We'll pass on him.
Okay, I heard a pass from Gaba. I heard a pass from Partha. KK.
We're going to pass as well, Sanjay.
Okay, so 3 players pass. So that's the end of this round. You guys want to check your spreadsheet, because the next round is going to be the last set of players for Grade A, and it's only going to be Grade B after that. So,
and Sanjay, can you please scroll to the right? First, Sanjay, can you scroll to the right?
Okay, this set.
Because I don't think I'm able to see the full screen. No, can you please hold on that for a second? Thank you.
Okay, guys, we start last. Grade A. Come on.
Okay, so let's go. So everyone is good with their positions right now. So last set of players for Grade A. The first player I have is Deepak Raj Giriyappa. No introduction needed for Lord Giriyappa. So I'm straight away jumping on to KK. 5 million.
Well, we are going to go with the base price.
Okay, 5 million is the bid. Partha.
I think I'll ask my advisors, do we want to bid or just pass on Deepak right now?
I think we should bid.
Okay. Let's go with 6 million then.
6 million. Gava.
We'll go 7 million.
7 million. KK. 7 million is the last bid.
Pass.
Pass from KK. Partha. 7 million is the last bid.
We want to go one more? Samish, Satish?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 8 million.
8 million. 8 million. Gababai. 8 million.
I think we can go 1 more million now. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go 1 more million.
Okay, 9 million. I hear a 9 million. So KK?
Pass.
Pass. Parthav, 9 million.
I think we'll pass.
Okay, that's 2 straight passes. So Lord Giriappa has been sold to Bliston Barnacles for 9 million.
Another steal. Another steal.
Another steal. Technically, it's a steal. I'm hands down. It's a steal. Okay. Oh, next is a very doozy player. I think you guys are gonna fight for it. It's Tamimoni. Again, no introduction needed from KRCC. Starting bid 5 million. Starts with Neosporins Partha. 5 million.
We'll start off a high 7 million.
7 million.
Gabaji, listen to me. Just go straight to 15 million.
Oh, 15.
Vijubhai, I have
15 million.
one thing.
15 million, Gabaji, and then we will sit on KK's head and play tabla on Parthiv's head. That's what is going to happen.
One thing I was keep on telling you, Vijubhai. Okay, again, Parthiv will say this is a fake conversation, but I was keep on telling you this. He has F40 conflict, and they will go through semi-final, and we might have some issues. We both only one player.
No, you don't.
Only one player.
Gabaji. Money talks, Gabaji. Money talks. When money comes, F40 and what is that? Mishka. What is that? Major league and minor league. Everything will disappear. Okay, let me tell you that.
Do I hear an offer, Gaba?
15.
We'll go 10 million.
10 million. That's a straight shot. 10 million. KK, 10 million, Tamimoni.
12.
12 million. 12 million. Parthiv, 12 million. Tamimoni. Earn him. 12 million.
Okay, we'll do 13 million.
13 million from Parthiv. Gababai, 13 million.
We'll go 14.
14 million. KK, 14 million.
Well, 14 and a half.
14 and a half million. Parthiv, 14 and a half is on the hand.
15 million.
15 million. Gababai, we have a 15 million offer.
See, this is why I said straight away 15 million.
Save the drama, guys.
We'll go 16.
Save the drama. 16 million. KK, 16 million.
Chanakya, at this time, what do you think?
I think we should
actually 16 and a half.
Sorry?
16 and a half.
16 and a half. I heard a 16 and a half. So Parthiv, 16 and a half.
17.
17 million from Parthiv. Gababai, 17.
18. We'll go 18.
18 from Gaba. KK, 18.
Well, 18 and a half.
18 and a half. Parthiv, 18 and a half.
Give me a second. Let me ask my advisors. Do you guys want to pass? Do you guys want to pass?
18 and a half, Parthiv. Do I hear another offer?
We have $30 million still in the kitty. So, how far do we want to push? Sami, Satish, any advice?
Time is up, guys. Time is up. I need offers. No more discussions. I need offers. 18 and a half.
Okay, we'll pass now.
Okay, that's a pass from Parthiv. So 18 and a half.
9 more players. Come on.
Yeah, we still got a lot to cover. So 18 and a half, that's a pass from Parthiv. So moving on to Gababai.
Selling to KK.
19.
19? Okay, 19 from Gaba. KK.
Well, 19 and a half.
19 and a half. Parthiv.
Parthiv, we should go for it. 20.
Okay. Cool. We'll come in 20.
20 from Parthiv. Gababai. 20 from Parthiv.
20 and a half.
20 and a half from Gababai. KK.
Well, I'm going to pass this round.
Okay, 20 and a half. It's a pass from KK. So Parthiv. Tamimoni, 20 and a half.
I think it's a. What do you guys feel? It's probably going to break our bank.
20 and a half.
I think we'll probably let him go.
Okay, so if it's you passed,
Yep.
it's gonna go to Gaba straight.
Yep, we pass.
Okay, that's sold. 20.5. Tammy Moni to Blistering Barnacle sold. Congratulations. We
So
have
with
the
this, Mr. Barkle cannot bid on any all-rounders. You're maxed out.
who?
You cannot bid on any all-rounders.
Got it. Yeah, thanks, Satya.
No, we have four all-rounders at this point.
No, I see 5 all-rounders there.
No, we have 4. We have Ravi, we have Sahesh, we have Hemant, and we have Oni.
Arjun?
Arjun
is batsman.
Arjun is a batsman.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Arjun is a batsman.
Okay. Time is running.
No.
Trust me, Satya, we did all.
Guys, Hemant, Deepak.
Let's clarify
Guys,
this, Vijay. Sorry, let's clarify.
Deepak is an all-rounder.
No, Deepak is a bowler.
No, he's an
He's a
all-rounder.
bowler.
No, Deepak is an all-rounder.
See
Deepak is a
here.
bowler.
Come on.
I think
We
we are
have
done
Ravi
with
Teja.
all-rounders.
Sahish, Hemant, Deepak, and Oni.
Okay,
Yeah.
Deepak.
Okay.
I thought Deepak is a bowler.
No, he's here as an all-rounder. So
Okay, guys. So we are running out of time. Let's figure this with your advisors, and you can be aware of that. What's going on? So we have last.
Sahesh, sorry. Yeah, Deepak is an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we
That's
have-
why I was asking you to count this thing. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, the last grade A player up for grabs is Manoj Singh. Again, no introduction, one of the key Indus players. So the offer starts with Barnacles.
but no, only between
we
between
can't
other
bid.
2 teams. They're done.
Okay,
We can't
so
bid.
he's an all-rounder?
We can't bid.
Okay,
Yeah,
Satish
because
cannot
we are
bid.
maxed out.
KK, base price 5 million. Manoj Singh.
Well,
So again, 40 availability, KK.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to pass on him for now.
Okay, if you pass and if Gaba bids, I mean, if Parthiv bids, he gets it.
It comes back to us after the bid.
Yeah,
the-
it comes back. It comes back to you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Parthiv.
Yeah, we'd go with the minimum price, 5 million.
Okay, that's 5 million. What I was about to say is, KK, if he also passes, then it's a pass.
Yep.
That's what I was. Okay, so 5 million was the base price, and it's a bid from Parthiv. So KK, 5 million.
What do you think, Brahma? Chanakya?
Pass. Might
Okay,
be,
pass.
might not play on the day.
Okay, we're going to pass.
Okay, if that's the case, then Parthiv, steal. Manoj
Yep.
Singh, 5 million.
You know that
Yes,
Dinesh
Manoj.
and Manoj formed the team together. So
Dinesh-
we already have Bangera, so it's too much of a risk. So you're going to let Parthiv have it.
Okay, congratulations, Parthiv, for stealing. Manoj Singh, 5 million. Congratulations, team Neosporins got it. Okay, so that's the end of grade A players. So there is no more grade A, there is no more grade C. We got only grade B players. So in that case, and there is a
If I may
lot.
request, if I may request, Satya, can you pull up the sheets once again? Only
Yeah.
the 3 teams' budgets.
Not just budgets, and also what category of players each team can buy also, please.
Yeah, that's
Everything is here.
all over there.
Would you? Yeah, thank you.
So these guys are good, Neosprint, but you guys have to pick a
Can you
bowler.
scroll
You
to
guys
the
have to
right?
pick a bowler.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Just a second. Thanks.
Okay, so I think you guys are good. So next, moving on to the next player. In grade B, 3 million base price, we have Sashank V. I do not have personal knowledge about the player. So if you guys know about him, you can start off with KK. Pass from KK, I heard. Parthiv.
We pass.
Pass from Parthiv, Vijubai, I mean Gababai.
Sorry, which player I got lost?
Sashank V. I'm not sure which team he
Hawks. He's from
Okay,
Hawks.
Hawks.
Will
Sashank
pass.
V. Okay, that's a pass. So 3 straight passes. Next player. Moving forward, everyone has grade B, so it's only base price is 3 million. Neelakantan Parameshwaran, Pokiris. Starting off with Parthiv.
He is tagged as an all-rounder, right?
He's an all-rounder.
So you cannot bid
cannot bid.
Gaba.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Please,
Parthiv.
if Sanjay bhai, if you can announce that now.
Actually, I don't have
the
that
sheet
sheet
that I
there.
have. It is not having.
I have it. I can let you guys know. That's
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
second.
once I say the name, maybe Satya can say whether he's an all-rounder or batsman or
Yeah.
bowler, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the sheet. I mean, I have a different sheet. Okay, Neelakantan Parameshwaran starts off with Partha, all-rounder.
We'll pass for now.
That's a pass. KK,
This time you will pass.
you pass. Okay, so that's 2 straight passes. Neil is not sold. The next player we have Vamsi Krishna Kannangetti. Satya, he's a batsman.
1 minute, guys. Vamsi is a batsman.
Okay, so that's a batsman. So we have 3 million base price, starting off with Gavabai.
You will pass on him.
Okay, KK.
Well, I'm going to pass on.
Okay, Partha.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, 3 straight passes. So moving on to the next player, we have Fahimul Islam. So if I'm not wrong, he's from Glads.
Batsman.
He's a batsman. So starts off with Barnacles. Fahimul Islam, batsman. Gababai.
We will pass on him.
Okay, that's a pass. Next is KK.
We're going to pass on.
Okay, Parthiv.
Yeah, we'll pass on him as well.
Okay, 3 pass straight. Moving on to the next player, we have Satish Gaba. We know Gaba. So starting off with
We can't beat.
Satish itself can't beat. He's an all-rounder.
Okay, Satish is an all-rounder. So Parthiv, you get the shot.
Who's the player? Sorry, I was
Satish
busy.
Gaba.
Satish Gaba. Now, see,
Yeah.
Partha, this is where I think Satish made a mistake. Personally, I would have preferred Satish to Sahish. So this is why I asked him to check his sheet at that time.
No, I got goofed up with Deepak. I did not get that Deepak can be listed as all-rounder because he primarily bowl, not bat. So
But stats.
But,
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
need 3 million.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with the base price, 3 million.
Okay, 3 million. Gaba cannot bet. So KK.
Well, we're going to pass.
Okay, that's so straight. You get the point. Parthiv, 3 million sold. Satish Gaba to your team.
Parthiv, I will perform for you.
Yeah,
Next,
I know.
I think next is again an all-rounder, Harish Elamanchali.
again, we can't bid, so don't ask us.
No, I'm checking whether he's an all-rounder, listed as all-rounder.
Yes, all-rounder.
Okay, all-rounder. So in that case, it starts off with Parthiv.
Can we bid? I don't know what's my current.
You can bid one more.
Oh, one more. Okay.
3 million.
Yeah, we'll go with the base price. We start off with the base price. What is
3
it?
million.
3 million?
KK.
Well, 3.5.
3.5. Parthiv.
4.
4. KK. 4 is the call.
Yep. 4.5.
4.5.
Parthiv, this is our last player.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this is who you want, then let's just go for him.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Let's
have
go
23 remaining, Parthiv.
I don't see
Yeah.
a better player in the
Yeah.
list.
We are
What do
not
you
giving
say?
you that money.
Satish,
What is that?
Satish, what do you say?
Sorry, I did not get.
Is Satish Legends? Is there a better
sorry,
player
my bad.
in?
Parthiv, I'm 4.5.
Yeah, Satish, should I go for it for Harish? Your
How
call.
much do you bet?
20
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, we can go for him, but at the same time, we need to be careful, right? Because the spot is not confirmed yet for the team playoff spot. Let's keep in mind. That's all I can say.
4.5.
Well, the analysts are putting Safar is outside the league.
I would take him
still-
Parthiv.
Yeah, I'll go 5.
5 million. 5 million. KK. 5
We're going to
million.
skip. We're going to skip.
Okay. So if you skip, it directly goes to Parthiv.
Parthiv, you are done with betting. See,
Okay, Parthiv. So he cannot bet any players?
he's
Yeah,
done with 12 players.
Okay, you're done with 12 players. So Parthiv, you got Harish and you're done with 12 players. And Gaba team
So,
cannot bet any more.
Sanjay, Sanjay, let me make it easy, right? Both the teams cannot pick all-rounders. So can I pick my all-rounders so that, I'll fill that spot for the base price?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
No,
Yeah.
but, instead of you running through the rest of the all-rounders, right? I can pick my all-rounder. Can I?
think that
If
works.
no other teams have any objections?
So I don't think so. Gaba can get any more all-rounders. Parthiv cannot get any more players. So the rest of the players are all up for your base price, I guess. Because there cannot be any bidding.
Okay.
Only for batsman, You can bid bowlers.
Yeah, all rounders you cannot bid any. No one can bid. So whoever your pick is, you can go ahead and let us know.
Yep. Are we going to pick Kaushik?
Kaushik Chapudi?
Yes, for the base price.
Okay, that's 3 million base price is sold to you.
Thank you.
Okay,
and you
so,
can continue with the auction here. We'll come back
so
to
now
the rest.
continue back. So I'm taking off. You can put Satya. You can put him under their team name. Game changes. Okay, so moving on, we have next Rahul Chenna. I think he comes under the batsman category.
Rahul Chenna is a batsman.
Okay, that's a batsman. So I technically lost which round we are in. So I'm gonna go with Barnacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pass for Rahul for now. We'll see.
Okay, that's a pass. KK. 3 million.
Well, I'll wait for Brahma and Chanakya to.
KK, I will go for base price now. I think he got the form and he is very good fielder. Every match he is getting 2 catches and is very good price. Yeah, we'll go with the base price now.
Okay, we'll go with the base price.
Okay, the 3 million I have it, and then Parthu cannot bid at all. So Barnacles, there's a 3 million bid.
For Rahul?
For Rahul Chenna.
What do you guys suggest?
Yeah, I think you can go a little more for Chenna.
What is the offer I'm hearing, Gaba?
But Vijay, do you?
Yeah, okay. No. I mean, if you have better options, then go with your gut.
Because still, I see there are a couple of players who has been tagged.
Okay, then that's fine. That's fine. Go with your this thing. You have done more homework, so yeah, you have done more homework. So go with what you think.
What do you guys? We can still take time. I think it's gonna finish in 5 minutes.
Let's pass right now, Kavaji.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, that's a pass. Then it directly goes to KK for 3 million.
Thank you.
Okay.
KK,
How many
you're
players
done.
does KK?
Done.
KK is done.
Sorry, KK is done with the batsman. He can only pick bowler, and Gaba can pick 2 players.
We have
but it has to be one bowler at least.
Right?
It has to be one bowler at least.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So now,
okay, last pick can be only bowler. He cannot pick anyone else.
Yes,
got that. Thank you.
So if I have to summarize so that I am little clear, Parthav is out, so he cannot do anything here. It's between Gaba and.
Yeah. So how
KK.
much money did Parthav waste? 10.5 million he wasted.
We'll discuss this later. Finish this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you will waste more.
I
18.5.
Guys, we are running out of time here, so let's not discuss those things. We can do it later. So coming back, what does Western Barnacles have? They have 2 spots left, and they need to pick 2 bowlers. Is that right?
No, one
bowler, one bowler batsman. They can.
So
afford.
is this possible to filter with the bowlers, or you want to go one by one?
I think it's possible. Let's do bowler options. We can filter it out.
If you want a batsman, you can directly pick for a base price.
Yeah, actually.
Can we filter like who all are remaining with the batsman and bowler? That would be a little easier because we do not have this shit.
Okay.
Guys, you still have GLCC opener available in batsman.
Who's that? I don't. Oh, so Tejas.
We have Tejas. We have Javad.
We have Gagan Singh.
We have Javad, Tejas.
Maulik. Last
Maulik
year's
is there.
Lot of batsmen.
And we have Sanjay Ilangovan itself.
Oh, yes.
Swarna Raghul, it's an all-rounder. Yeah. And Jisan Gauri is there. Yeah.
Where is Gagan Singh? He is a batsman or is
Gagan Singh is all-rounder.
All-rounder. Okay, got it. So.
Sai Pratap.
Sai Pratap.
He's an all-rounder.
So it's up to Gaba to pick a batsman, right, for the base price.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think
based on this, I'm just thinking between Jawad and I think you're very quick to change. Can you please filter with the batsman so that we can see, because we just do not want to go everyone, right? Okay, go to the type Satya Bhai and filter with the batsman on this one.
This is two list. It's going to minimize.
Yeah, that's fine. I will keep an eye on batsman.
Yeah, I'm torn between Gabaji. I'm torn between Rahul Chenna, Karthik, and
Rahul
Jawad.
Chenna is already sold, right?
think
Yeah, so
Rahul was
Rahul Sinha is sold, but
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Karthik, Jawad, and
you have here, yeah,
and
Jawad,
Tejas.
Maulik,
Jawad is what I'm thinking. Jawad.
and Tejas. All three are there.
Jawad and
Sanjay.
Yeah, we can go with Jawad for now, I think.
Satish, if you have Abbas, Jawad may not get to bat. Or you don't have him. Never mind.
Okay, we'll go with Jawad then. Are we all on board?
Okay.
No, don't pick Jawad right now. Let's pick Jawad last, because you have no competition for Jawad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick him last.
Okay, that's fine. We'll pick him last.
You have no competition for Jawad. So why do you want to pick Jawad right now?
Okay, go with the bowler, whatever it is.
Just can you filter out only bowlers so that we can do the auction, because it's going to be a competition between bowlers for both the teams.
See, it's
Between
in
KK
both sides. That's the problem. Like,
we'll just do this, right? So in this one, the bowlers I have is Samish. I'm just noting it down from my end, guys. So just give me 1 second. I have Samish, Mufassir, and then on the left side, who else I have?
Vignesh.
Okay, Vignesh. On the right side, I have Imti.
Okay. And we have
no, that's not what you.
Ramsey.
Ramsey
is there, but
Ramsey, nobody is going to bid at this point because he's on Canton 11.
Okay, how about Dinesh?
It's a no-brainer, guys.
No, I saw Dinesh Panditi somewhere.
Yes,
But
no brainer.
Yeah, but Dinesh Pandit is an all-rounder, so he's
guys,
not going to
KK,
bid.
you pick a bowler. Gaba, you tell you want him or not. That's it.
Yes.
Bowler, we still
KK,
have
pick a
competition,
bowler.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, only bowler is a competition.
There is no more competition.
Yeah. Chanakya or
Yes.
So we need
because
to
see,
go for
currently
betting,
I'll
right?
tell you
I'll give Jawad for free.
No, just a second. I'll give you the options of bowlers, right? We have Mufassir Ali, we have Vignesh Venkateshan, and then we have Imtiaz.
Go with Imti, KK.
Shamish is there.
Who?
Shamish.
Samish, is he listed as an all-rounder?
No, he's a bowler.
I need a bowler, right? Yeah. And Samish. So out of these, in my opinion, Vignesh and Imti will both bat and bowl. Well, but with the way stars are performing, Imti will get both the chances. We have only one slot open.
Vicky also will open the batting these days for Pokris.
Correct.
Yeah. It's your call.
Yeah. So, Chanakya, what do you think?
Yeah.
Between Imti and Vicky.
Make a call.
I think from a point standpoint, Imti, I would say Imti.
Imti. Yeah, we're going to go for Imti.
Imti. Do you want Imti Gaba?
No, I think
no. So
there is no way Gabaji can outbid me because I have 27 million in the bank and they have only 20 million. So just put it under.
Not fair, but you guys can fight for that guy. But
okay. Yeah, you can fight for it. 25 million. Let's go.
All right. What they have 18.5 million left. Is that
okay?
What?
I gave already Jawad. Viju, you have to pick one bowler.
So Viju, you have to pick one bowler for your squad to complete. It can be any bowler for the base price.
Between Vignesh, Mufi, and Samish Bhai is what I'm thinking.
I would.
Sorry.
I said there are only 3 left, and you said those 3.
Viju Bhai is your pick. Actually, I'll let this final player on you because I'm confused. Samish Bhai, Vignesh from Pokris.
It's a no-brainer, man. Mufassir.
Yeah, I mean, I think I will take Mufi. Hold on. At this point, Samish might make better sense because what if Mufi doesn't play? You know for sure Samish will play. And you know for sure Samish will bowl 5 overs. Mufi, there is always, I think he will play, but between a certainty versus an uncertainty, I always say a bird in hand is better than 2 in the bush.
Make a call, Gaba. Make a call.
I think even I agree with you, Viju bhai. Samish is what I'm thinking. But it's still last round because we still have time, I think. What,
Yes.
Chetan bhai, Mahesh bhai, what final words?
No, I think we can go both. I mean, as well if you want. I mean, we don't. I mean, have that flexibility and we have that.
Right?
No, Jawad is definitely going to play, and I know Samish will definitely play because we have some questions about Arjun playing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my point is, why do you want to take a risk too much? At this time,
how about Vignesh? Because what I think Vignesh is also tagged incorrectly. He is batting all-rounder, but somehow he's been tagged as a bowler. He will definitely bat maybe first, second down, and probably bowl 2-3 overs.
Yes, but the thing is that Samish will bowl for certain 5 overs.
And he
Don't
be that sure, Viju.
Okay, Gaba, you're running out of time.
Samish bhai, there is no competition. You can tell now.
Samish, I am willing to grow a mustache.
Let me suggest.
Then he might not be needed.
Gaba, you're running out of time. Gaba, I need an answer. You're running out of time.
Well, Gaba, KRCC have deep pockets, and you know it better than anyone else on the show.
I know that, but the thing is, KRCC's pockets might be deep, but you know the pockets will remain deep. What is the point?
3 seconds.
But
if not, no
but I
player
think KRCC might not take all the weapons for the pre-quarter. Maybe it might.
The other thing, if it is a one-sided game, Mufi may not even bowl.
Okay, Gaba, you have 5 seconds left. Gaba.
We'll go with Samish Vijubhai. Final word. Samish is good.
Samish is good.
Okay, let's go with Samish.
That competitive Samish guy will bowl. I'm telling you.
Definitely. Samish bhai, I will perform for your team. You have to perform for our team.
I was
all right, buddy. Now, how about you pay 21 million for me and make me the highest?
We were keep on waiting for you, but somehow this bidding did not show up properly.
Well, at least Satya, can you share your screen, Satya? We need to pick the captains now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Viju, so I would like you to carry on from here. So this was a great chance for me to auction, and it was a great show. So carry on, and then I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Sanjay. Appreciate all your effort on this one.
Thank you. Good
pick. Let's go in the order in which we started the auction. We started with KK's team first. So KK, you're on the clock. Please name your captain because the captain's points are doubled.
1 minute.
So
that's it.
My advisors, Chanakya and Brahma. Can you put, okay, my team is opposite.
Yeah, for me, Rahul Channa. Right, Rahul Channa.
Yeah, my pick, I would say, I would lean towards an all-rounder KK. I would pick Praveen, but I'm not sure if he's going to come or not. So I would say Saran would be my next pick. I know he's going to play and he's going to get opportunities.
Because, yeah, I have 2 players in mind. One of them is Saran and the other one is Kaushik.
Yeah, 2 of them. I would say go with an all-rounder because it's about points getting doubled, right? So,
okay, between these 2, Brahma, can you pick one?
Sharon.
Okay, let's go with Sharon.
All right, Parthiv, you're on the clock now. So they have already named their captain. You please name your captain.
Okay, yeah, we've been discussing offline, and I think so we have a choice between guys, right? Akash versus Raza versus Satish Gaba himself. So, what do you guys feel?
I feel Akash will definitely bat and bowl both. So he would be my pick, but then you also have other people. The only thing I have is we have Manoj too, but he may not.
Yeah, he may not bowl all the overs and may not get batting maybe, but may not get all the overs. I think Akash will surely bowl 5. I think Satish, he'll surely bowl 5.
There is Raza and Satish Gaba. So out of these 3.
My inclination is going with Akash or Raza because they do keep picking wickets. So
let's go with Akash. I mean, he's in tremendous form with the bat too.
Akash, you Satish, you also?
Yeah, he's a boundary hitter as well. So it's you know, you pick Akash. Anybody, it's a gamble. So
yep, go with Akash then.
Gaba, Viju, Chetan.
Yeah, I think let's go with Teja, Ravi Teja, having an all-rounder
Ravi,
always good.
Oni, these two maybe, good candidate for captain is what I'm thinking. Vijay?
Yeah, my feeling is it has to be either Oni or Ravi Teja at this point because Arjun is not a guaranteed playing. Yeah, so then go with the next best option. I think, Mahesh, how confident are you that Ravi Teja plays?
More than me, Hari P, right? He'll hook or crook, he'll make him play.
I paid $18.5 million now. You're asking?
No, but still, we are, you want to make sure that before you appoint the captain that he will show up, right?
Yeah, he'll play for sure.
He will play for sure. So then it's only between him and Oni, and I think Oni plays. That's what I feel. Because he's not qualified in Leather Boy.
Yes, he is not.
If he is not qualified, so he is going to play here. The only question is, if it is a one-sided game.
Are you sure he did not qualify for leather ball? I saw him playing.
I am absolutely confident.
F40 he just played 2 games.
Because I went and did the research on Oni before I came for this show.
Yeah, he just played 2 F40 games. He did not qualify.
Yes. So should we? It's one of those two guys, Gaba. You have to make us skipper.
It's time. I think they won't have a skipper because this team is taking the longest amount of time.
You are very fast on the waiting.
Gaba, go ahead. Mahesh, you guys, whatever you guys want to do. Where is Chetan? Chetan is disappeared.
I'm here. Can you hear
Okay.
me? Yeah, Ravi Teja for me.
Ravi Teja. Okay, then let's go with the majority.
Yep, let's go with Ravi.
Okay. Thanks, guys. So it's
All
all
right.
done.
And
Want to see? I'll share it later.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, can you put this on Facebook? Let's see who gets the more likes, which team gets more likes.
Let's do that. And before we end the show, right? We need to thank each and every one of you who came in today. It's more than 3 hours 20 minutes. So thank you everyone. And the final question is to Satya. Satya, if you have to bet your life on one of these 3 teams, which team would you pick?
Oh, come on, guys!
Come on.
Come on, Satya. You know who's going to win.
I know. Go with the Vijay team.
I would go with Parthi's team.
See, I told you.
There you go. That eliminates Parthiv from the competition.
Consolation prize for Parthiv right now.
No, at least their players will play. Like they have less number of players.
They have Manoj Singh. Manoj Singh is not going to play.
No, leave
I think
Mano.
Satya encouraging Parthiv.
And Satya, let me make it
you have Akash, Satish Gaba, Amar, Hardeep.
Yeah, too many game changers.
Prasad,
Yeah.
all these guys will play. So
Yeah. And Hari, don't forget.
He has Shan also, right?
Yeah, Sean also.
Yeah, that's a tough one. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Here
Satya.
it's couple like Arjun, Rahul may not bat. Shagish, we don't know. Yeah, Brahma is going to bat only. I don't know about bowling, but Hemant, he's an all-rounder, but we don't know what we are going to get out of him. Yeah.
And Satya, can you increase Imtiaz's price to 10 million, please? I want to pay him that.
It's done. Over.
Yeah, I can pick whatever price I want to pay.
You spent least amount. That's it.
Are all the owners going to sell the amount to the players?
So quick update, Viju sir. Tamim played 2 games in F40, but there is a 1 forfeited game where they will qualify him as a 3rd game.
Oh.
Now he needs the Neosporin.
You guys can FedEx it, right? Please FedEx it.
So he's going to
Based on
play
what?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, at least based on what Satya said, right? I think the blistering partnership got a lot of blisters.
Satish Belamakonda, let me tell you something. My confidence more than Mishka qualification is in the power of the almighty dollar.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So, on the dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust." All I know is when the almighty dollar comes in, some DCL players become "In dollar we trust."
Got it.
So,
the problem is if they hit 200 runs or if they pick with 30 or 50 runs all the way, then that's the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. If it becomes a one-sided game, then Oni might be resting. That's the problem.
So what's the next
game and go to 40?
What is that again?
I was going to ask, what's the next step? Are we going to basically, check the points, how they fare on Cricket Clubs?
Yeah, our KK has developed some system wherein he'll put in the thing and it'll all, I think KK and Chanakya are experts in this. You put something somewhere, it all magically appears.
Something somewhere.
Let me make it simple, right? If you go to the DCL website and go to the statistics, the player rankings, that is where you can select it by DCL 2022 and playoffs. And after the pre-quarterfinals, you can see each player points. But however, for the bowling, right, we're going to only get half the points of what Cricket Club shows. So that's your calculate. If you want to still go ahead and check it, but I think I'll work with Chanakya and we'll figure out something.
Yeah, the only thing I would suggest, KK, is maybe we should take a quick snapshot right after the 11th games are completed over the weekend so that we can get the difference once the peak.
No. There is an option, Chanakya, where you can filter by playoff games.
Oh, okay.
So after your pre-quarter final is done, each player will be playing only one game. So the points are direct.
Sounds good.
For instance, Satya, can you vote player rankings?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Guys, is it okay? Can I drop?
Yes. Thank you so much for everybody who showed up. I mean, I already have been getting feedback that this was great and they want some. Vijay Shanmugam already texted me that next year he wants to do the same thing, but
my team, we should next time we can sell the team. We want to be an owner.
Maybe I think next time let's meet at some place and do it.
Oh yeah, we could have done that. I know Biju cannot be here. Otherwise, we definitely would have done that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Biju cannot be here. Right.
Biju, fly and come.
Yeah. I'll fly to the moon itself, na?
Parthiv has 10 million. Next time he can sponsor everyone.
Yes, I have 10 million remaining.
You have only 17 million. He can come with that.
Well, after September 17th, Vijay can fly to the moon because that's where he can find the winning prize, not on Earth.
Anyway, all I know is if Arjun Ajbani plays, our team automatically improves. We would have got the steal of the century.
It's same. They will get Praveen also.
Yeah, that's true. But we couldn't take the gamble. That's why we didn't go for the gamble. But anyway, this was great. I mean, what did you guys think? Let me ask you this. What did you guys think of the whole process? I mean, the original idea was from Kishore from Strikers. But then we took that idea and modified it and brought in all this various bells and whistles and advisors and owners and I know KK did a lot of work and Satya did a lot of work behind the scenes, filtering through the data and things like that. But still, the advisors themselves had to. I know that for my team, Gaba and Chetan and Mahesh spent almost 3.5 hours preparing for this draft. So I don't know about the other players, but what do you guys think? This was good, not good?
Parthiv went all the way to CVS to get Neospray.
Yes, Parthiv went all the way to CVS to get Neospray and show it on the show. But all I know is after the pre-quarter final is over, Parthiv will not play the quarterfinal because he will not be able to stand or sit.
All right, but let me give my opinion. Right, I'm literally scared to go out of the room because it's been 3.5 hours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's
so
been
you're
great.
saying to get the blisters even before the game starts.
You didn't get a pillow into the room beforehand, KK?
Yeah, so I think it's the first time, so I think it's a little longer than probably we want. So maybe next time we can cut some sometime somewhere. Because I think I felt like the second time when you bid, like the first time you talk to the advisor, that's fine, you discuss, but the second time around, I think it should be just fast bidding, going back and forth like that.
Yeah, I think first half it took more time, but second half we were very fast. I think like after first 5 spots, the feeling was took a lot of time, but after that we were like jumping and moving very fast. And I think Sanjay did fabulous job. I think he left, but he did fantastic, I would say.
No, I think when a player is picked, the first 1 minute should be given for all teams to discuss, and later no discussions. It's just bidding, purely bidding. If we keep it that way, 60 players, it will be like 1.5 hours to 2 hours will be done.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes it works, Mahesh, sometimes it won't, because depending on how much budget you have to decide if you want to go higher, lower. Your advisor.
No, that was Viju's point, right? Advisors is that is there for, and that is where we missed all rounders, where we missed it. So next time it will be even better.
Correct. Yeah. And I need to thank both Chanakya and Brahma, because this was not easy, and at least I have not participated in any draft before. No NFL drafts, no cricketing drafts, but this is my first time, and Chanakya with all his data behind the scenes, and Brahma with all his knowledge of the DCL fraternity, and they helped me out irrespective of the result. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. This is when I drop off.
Guys, good night. Let the best team.
Yeah, all right. Sage.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thank you so much. It was nice. Nice to talk to you guys.